Let's try again, shall we? Let's see if this works this time. Since I started without the Wi-Fi, maybe the Wi-Fi can't shit on me. We'll see. We'll try. We'll see what we can do here. I guess I'll just... Let me look. Where were we? Right here. What do we have going on here? We did that step right here. Did that.
Your alert hasn't popped up yet.
Where are we?
Well, nobody got the alert for it, so.
Nobody got the alert?
I didn't.
Oh.
And there's nobody in the group, so probably not. I'll be back in just a second.
Well, we'll see if anyone decides to check back in. We'll see how it goes. But it looks like we were, I think Jess did that. And it looks like she did this too. So, all right, let's turn the page. And we've got something else. All right, we got a new thingamadoodle. We're gonna take that. And we gotta find one of these, like this. And what we're actually gonna do is, hello, welcome back. Put that there. We got to get another one, and we'll just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna try my best here with one hand. Whoop! Uh-oh. Hold on. Here we go. Put this little kind of lime gasket right there. And then we're gonna flip it just like it is in that picture, and we're gonna use 2 of these black pieces. We gotta get these little ones right here. Let's go ahead and grab those, okay. All right, that's nice, there we go. And let's see if I can do this. Well, it's a little tough. It's a little tough without any help. Well, hold on. I'm gonna have to try to... Okay, there's one. Just to show you that I'm not cheating. I don't have this built already or anything. There we go. Okay. Is that good? That looks good. Simon said, God, finally. Well, that's how I feel. Imagine how I feel when it's my stream. You know, it's so Bush League. You feel like an absolute noobish noob when your gosh darn stream starts to cut out. It's like, what is this, your first day on YouTube? Huh? You never streamed before? And that's what it feels like. And it's my internet's fault, really. There's not much I can do about that. Now, okay, we've got that. We've done that. And so now the next thing that I need to do is to go ahead and start to go ahead and put these guys right here. We're gonna have to, okay, I'm gonna have to try to do the same deal where I'll set it down, I'll pick it up, I'll construct just a tiny bit, and I'll put it back down to show you what I did. See? Okay, we got another one of those on. All right. And then what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and I'm going to add another one. Like that. Now we got...
The quality of your video is horseshit.
Now we got that thing happening here.
Did you know
that?
And,
no.
It's super pixelated and terrible.
Well, no one's saying anything yet, so...
What's up on the TV?
Well, that's because our...
Oh, is it ours?
Well, our TV always starts streaming like the lowest possible quality.
Oh.
so they could try to turn up the quality if they would like. You could try that. All right, here. I got that for you. I'll let you take back over.
Oh, yeah, it looks like that on mine too. How's everybody's video quality? Is it rate shit? Right, where are you?
I just did this right here.
This?
Yeah.
Is it all done?
That piece right here. It's in and out. That's what she said.
Oh, I see. Oh, did you do this yet?
No.
Oh my.
No, I didn't.
So we need to throw that on there.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't mind me. Oh no.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I'm in a scramble.
Now you're deconstructing. You're destroying Jess the Destroyer.
Oh no. Okay, back to serious now, everybody.
Okay. Looks like that guy from Interstellar.
What does?
That right there.
Oh,
The long leggy guy. Remember the robot?
kinda.
Jess said kinda.
I watched that movie once, like when it first came out.
She kinda remembers Interstellar.
I remember Matthew McConaughey crying. I do remember that.
You don't remember the guy?
No. What is happening? Why isn't this working? Oh. Okay. This is very stressful.
Well, you did it. Now you've got this. Let's move on. Did anyone who's in here get an alert that we were back, or did you just kind of check to see? Because Jess was saying she never got an alert. Obviously, she knew that I went live
David
again
said
because she's sitting right here, you know.
In and out. Quality, I guess.
I know, I already...
Oh, I missed that. Oh, that I get it now.
Yeah.
I thought you were referring to the pieces. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I see now.
Sona's crying.
Why? Don't cry.
She had to keep checking. Well, I appreciate you not giving up. I'm sorry that this quality is garbage. I don't understand why sometimes it works just absolutely perfect, and then other times we end up with whatever's happening here.
I don't understand what's going on either.
I don't know what the logistics are, which is usually more reliable.
That's better.
That's better?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see how long that lasts. Now, what are you trying to have me do?
Put these pieces in here.
These. They go like this.
Yeah, I couldn't get my dang fingers in there.
You gotta do that 2 times.
Yeah.
2 times.
Maybe you should just build. I'm no good at these.
Then you don't get the dynamic views. Well,
Like that.
yeah. There's those 2.
Here you go. I'm like sweating to death from running up and down the stairs 40 times.
How are you sweating so much?
Because I just had to go deal with everybody.
Well, let them deal with themselves,
It's hot.
as far as I'm concerned. Here.
All right.
There you go.
We got these.
You got to kind of connect them together. Did anyone do anything fun and exciting today on their Saturday?
We did.
Yeah, we went about town. I went to the comic shop for the first time in, I don't know, probably a good 1.5 years, maybe longer. Picked up some comics, some stuff I'm looking forward to. One member, well, we don't have members. A subscriber here had requested that I do another camcorder comics video, which I've not done in a long time. So I've got some good fodder for that if I decide to. What do you think? Should I do a camcorder comics video?
Yeah.
Anyone besides Carrot want to see something like that? No one watches comics videos really, but I'd still do it because I think it's enjoyable. Hell, I did 100 episodes plus of unboxings, and like none of those videos got any views, but I kept doing it. So, you know, if I think it's going to be fun, I'll do it anyway, even if no one watches it. But I picked up one thing I thought was really cool,
God bless.
and something else that could be cool. I don't know. We'll see. Sona wants to know if you go to conventions, Jess.
Sometimes. I haven't been as much lately because of the children. Having children, I had to take a break. Will you push that in with your beefiness? I don't want to break a nail.
She said her artist does a lot of villain arts conventions.
Oh, yes.
Do you know them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put on a bunch of different ones across the U.S. They're probably one of the most. They have the most shows, I think. They're kind of like a franchise if you think about it.
Kind of like Ink Fusion.
No. Ink Fusion does not put on its own conventions. Ink Fusion only like does special pop-ups at comic conventions and like pop culture events. So they exclusively do non-tattoo convention tattooing. But yeah, I think the last 2 years I had done conventions. I was doing between 12 and 15 a year at the height of the craziness, so more than one a month. And now, this year I only have 2. I've got one in a couple weeks that we're attending, which I'm allowed to announce now, finally. I'm going to be tattooing at the WWE World event around WrestleMania in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'll be one of, I think, 10 or 15 artists doing that. I did it last year in, what was it? Where in Pennsylvania? Philadelphia, yeah. We did that, and that was the first year for it. That was interesting, fun. And then I have the Horror Hound event scheduled in the end of the year here. But as far as like just general tattoo conventions by themselves, I'm not doing as many of those just because I make more money staying at home, and I'm done sowing my wild tattoo oats for the moment till my kids are a little older probably. They are fun though. They're a lot of work. You pay a lot. It's good if if there's a city you want to visit or vacation to that is hosting an event, because then you can just pay for your vacation. What are you mad about? Is your stream being silly?
No, Lazarus won't. We'll check out the dogs. We'll get to the dogs. Stop spamming.
He's very excited about the dogs.
I know. Strawberry margarita. Let's try this one. Let's see what that one's all about. But Mania should be cool. Hopefully you get a tattoo some wrestlers this year.
Maybe so. They didn't even tell them about it last year. They just showed up and they're like, "Oh, you guys are tattooing here?"
Yeah.
We're like, "Yeah, you guys didn't know." It was nice. They didn't tell anybody. I'm trying to find this piece.
What piece?
The gray.
The gray?
Oh, there it is. It's hiding.
Oh yeah.
Got you.
Simon says tattoo Logan Paul.
No.
I don't know if he has any tats. I don't know if he's tatted at all. I can't remember now off the top of my head. She almost got to tattoo what's his face? Carmelo Hayes last year.
I was in the middle of the tattoo, and I told him I could do his afterwards. And he wanted it done right now.
He couldn't wait around.
But he did ask. That was nice. And then he took pictures with my clients, and he gave me a hug and said thanks for offering. And so my client offered to give him. He was like, "I'll jump out of this chair right now, and you can tattoo him." I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Seriously, I'm a tattoo artist. I can have somebody else at my shop finish it. Go tattoo him." So he offered him a spot, and he thanked us both and took pictures and gave hugs, but said he didn't want to take that guy's spot. So it was fine. He was a very nice man.
Didn't Xavier Woods get tattooed too?
By the same guy who tattooed. That booth, those two dudes got to tattoo all the cool guys.
Yeah. Did Rhea get anything?
Yeah, but she brought her own artist in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley had to bring her own tattoo artist to the show.
Don't say anything mean.
I'm not saying anything mean.
I guess she's been going to the same tattoo artist. I guess she's in Orlando since before, when she was like still like training before she got really big. So she still supports her same artist, which is kind of cool.
That's
you know,
nice.
I feel like if I tattooed one of my clients for a long time and they made it really big, I would appreciate if they flew me out to WrestleMania and, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that you didn't let one of us do it, but I get it. People are very loyal to their artists, which can come in handy for me sometimes.
Yeah, I get it.
My loyal clients.
I get it.
Always appreciate them. Some of them have paid our mortgage more than once. So. Wait, I didn't do that right.
Jess, what'd you do?
I got distracted.
Being a blabbermouth.
That's the only thing I'm good at.
Blathermouth. Is Blathers in your Hello Kitty game?
No, it is. It's not an Animal Crossing game. You can't steal Blathers.
I bet they're gonna do a crossover.
You think?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna have to be a duel. 'Cause Hello Kitty is better.
Sona said, "My loyalty is unmatched. Love my artist. He's my best friend."
Aw, see, that's nice. I threw that piece off and now I've lost it.
Which piece? There it is. It's hiding underneath the instruction manual.
Yeah, that's good. Tattooers need those people to stay alive and well fed. Get their bills paid so that their spouses can do Lego streams.
Hey, I'm not like a layabout here.
I know.
Make it sound like I just
No,
sit around building Legos all day.
No,
Well, it's a good thing I'm the breadwinner, so you can sit around doing Legos.
No, that's not what I meant. Should I slap you?
No.
This mean.
Well.
Should I go home for the night?
No, it's okay. Yep, I just sit around playing with blocks all day. That's what Sona said. Sitting around playing with blocks. Kick the kids to the curb. Sona's laughing at me. Look at the emojis. Laughing, crying. Laugh at old super divorce.
Laugh at you.
It's okay. I know. Hey, we give each other shit around here. That's the way it goes. It's all good. I don't understand why they have you put those pieces in all fancily and then they just end up getting covered up.
They always do.
They always do that on the big sets. They have you do these intricate designs and then you just encase all the fancy work inside of a tomb. David said, wait, this is a wrench-free stream. No law.
I have a wrench.
Well, you're building though.
Well, I can stop and wrench someone. Should I wrench myself?
No.
Am I wrenchable now? Wrenchable, trenchable.
Oh, we got a wrench here. Speak of the devil. Ghoulies here. Chaos averted. Yes, it looks like it. There's a new sheriff in town. It's Ghoulie. But I don't know, this might be a first. It might be the first time I've ever seen Ghoulie show up as the lone wrench. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Oh, you're watching Cubs baseball. That's okay. I was watching a little Bees Bowl earlier today. A little bit of Reds Bees Bowl. How are the Cubs doing? Did they win? Is the game still going on? They pulled off the dub against the D-backs. More like the D-bags.
That's mean.
No, it's not. You know what it's like to talk shit, Jess.
I do?
Yeah.
When?
All the time.
I'm not talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah,
I
you
never
do.
that. You're an angel.
Ah.
I don't talk shit about anything. About
Yeah, you
anybody.
do.
No, I don't. What are you talking about? Ow. Talk shit about these Lego pieces.
The Chicago White Sox.
Oh, that's mean. They worked hard.
You guys used to talk a lot of shit about Franklin softball.
Yeah, because they were mean to us and they talked shit about us all the time. And they
Well,
sang to us and said mean stuff. Missing a piece.
And they did the little John.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I know, that's what I mean. They were assholes.
What? Like the entire game when I watched you guys
that's
one
why
time.
we talked shit about them, because they were obnoxious AF.
Just non-stop. And they made fun of you guys for being Barbie dolls.
Yeah, that's because they were mad because they were unattractive young women. I can't help it.
See, here you are talking shit.
Stop! I don't talk shit.
Simon said Jess is a belly itcher.
What?
A belly itcher, you know?
Belly itcher,
We
yeah.
want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
Although Dale sent me a video of a girl pitching who was clocked at 78 and he told me to beat it, and I told him that that was the craziest thing I'd ever seen.
What, it's 78?
Yeah, from
You-
43 feet.
You could do that.
No. Fastest I ever hit was 63 on a really good day.
63.
Yeah, Jenny Finch made big waves when she hit 70. Now people are doing 78.
I bet with
Probably because women weightlift now and they aren't scared to do it. And when I was in school, they didn't let us do that. So
and they're probably taking PEDs.
I mean,
They probably got them on testosterone.
maybe, or maybe just like simple things like creatine.
Here, keep this over here a little bit.
I was trying to find it. Here we go.
There you go. That's
There you
better.
See, if they wouldn't have had us pitchers back in the day just running long distance all the time and had us doing some deadlifts and squats, we probably would have been doing a hell of a lot more than we were.
Maybe.
I've got these tires here. I've got to do 4 of them.
There, that's a good.
But I can't see it there.
We'll try to keep it in that range. Elsewise, it like starts to go off the table.
I have to build these pieces first. That's the
Go
only
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
I can't do it with that thing in the way.
Gooley said that Franklin was just mad they weren't hot and good at softball.
That's right. See? He's good at talking shit too.
And Emerson said more like D pants.
Emerson?
Yeah.
He's here? Oh,
It was relayed.
I see. Who's got D pants?
The D back, D bags, the diamond bags. I'm doing all right. We're doing pretty well. Now that we got the stream like chugging along, had a rocky start there. Had to restart the whole damn thing.
All right, I've got the footies on, the footy pajamas.
After we build these, we have a place to display them. Some,
Running out of room.
you can see, not every set that we've built, but I got a few. I got this glass case. There's the Sonic one, and then up above we got the Seinfeld right there, and then you skip one. That's whoop. There's the Visionaries toys. Some of the dudes fell over. I need to fix that. And then up there we got Castle Grayskull, which is really cool. You can find those streams here on the channel if you ever want to go back and watch them.
You've got some over there.
Oh yeah, we do have over there. Let's
zoom.
look over.
We can zoom, I'm sure.
We got
Don't forget about Pac-Man down there.
yeah.
Can you
There's
see him?
the Lego Mario TV. that actually has a little crank. You turn the crank and he kind of moves across the level. The level scrolls behind him. It's really cool. And then over there you got the Lego NES in the middle. That's not a real system. That's built of Legos.
Did you see what Ghoulie said?
No.
I told you.
No.
Everyone makes fun of me.
And then we got the Lego Atari over there on the right. Kind of tough to see. And over there is the Lego Pac-Man set, which is another really cool one. I think that's... Oh, and then we got, what was it? What is it? Hocus Pocus is in your office.
As well as the Friends set.
And the Friends set.
And Hello Kitty's behind you. Isn't that creepy?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you guys saw the Hello Kitty stuff.
Ghoulie says I kept breaking the castle.
The Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, that's all I'm remembered for.
That was a
Those are
long
pieces.
time. We started that one at our old house and then finished it here after we moved.
And I think the first one we did was the Transformers, or what was it?
Oh yeah, the Voltron.
Yeah, Voltron.
Yeah, I got the Voltron in my office. That one's a really cool one too. All the individual lions come apart, and then you can put it together to form Voltron.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a badass
that
set.
was the first one we did, wasn't it?
Might have been.
One.
Yeah. I used to do the Lego Advent Calendar, the Star Wars one. I think I did that a couple years in a row. Sona said that she won that CD player over there. You have that same, or you had the same one?
What, the triangle alien one?
Yeah, that right there. She said, I won that CD player from a school candy fundraiser. That's
How
crazy.
Did you end up with it? Goodwill?
Yeah, I found it at Goodwill. I was like,
Probably
that's
'cause somebody
badass.
else wanted it at a fundraiser.
It's cool because you press a button and those panels like open up. They swing up. It's like automated. It's really pretty cool. Cool piece of tech. Shit used to be fancier, I think. You don't see stuff like that anymore. You don't even see CD players anymore, really.
All right.
How much candy did you have to sell to win that CD player? I bet it was a lot. Especially back in the day. If it was like when that thing came out. Bag number 2.
Shall we go ahead?
Yeah. This is like Devastator colors.
Do you want me to switch you spots so you can do some, or do you want me to keep building?
You can go ahead. You can keep building. You're doing a good job. It's all good.
I want to make you sad.
I'm not sad. You know me. I sit around building Legos all day long, all the time. It's all I do.
That's not what I meant.
So it's your chance to build some Legos.
That's not what I meant.
I know.
I need help so we can support each other, do the things we like.
I know.
Well, there was a long time where you worked a lot and I didn't make any money.
I
so that I
know.
could learn how to tattoo.
I know.
It's the same trade.
I know. I get it.
Well, it doesn't seem like you know. Seems like you were sad.
I'm not sad. Ghoulie's telling me to be supportive of my wife.
Yeah, do it.
I'm
My
plenty.
hair.
Yeah, you had a hair stuck to the Lego set.
It's better.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those luxurious, freshly dyed locks for everyone's enjoyment. All right.
Sona said a lot. She had to sell a lot of candy to emotionally blackmail all of my mom's coworkers when she worked at the hospital.
Aww.
And Ghoulie's telling me if I'm not supportive, he's gonna step in.
Aren't I supposed to be the one that's being more supportive and less shitty? He's yelling at you.
That's all that happens. I just get yelled at all the time.
Gaslit everyone.
That's all that happens. Here.
Oh, I'm building this part.
I know.
This isn't doing anything.
Oh,
right now.
well then set it to the side for
That's
a sec.
why I
Here, we'll put it right there.
I'm building this uppies. See? It's like a little guy.
Ghoulie likes your black hair that you've got going on.
Thank you. It also has copper in it.
Yeah.
Shall we? There's
The
some
copper?
Yeah.
There's the copper. It's black and copper.
Quite fancy. Thank you. I just got it done today. While Nick sat around building Legos and not helping me.
That's all I did.
Oops.
Look at this.
What, did I do something weird?
I think that's what you put. You can put the little Lego Mario guy on that, and it scans it, and it'll do something.
Oh, I think so.
I'd have to get that out to see.
Oh, I think we've got a few of them. I think they're in Lazarus's room, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright. Now we gotta flip it. Oh. Alright.
I hear you loud and clear, Ghoulie, okay?
Is he being nice?
No, he said this is me yelling at you.
Oh,
He's
why?
typing at me in all
Why are
caps.
you in trouble?
Because he can.
Oh.
As the lone wrench, I think it's...
He's letting the power get to him.
That's what happens. It's like the ring.
That's what happens when Lazarus is in charge.
Yeah.
He starts getting crazed and drunken off of his own power.
He's being inspirited by the ghost of Carrot.
Oh no, not the ghost of Carrot. All right, we've got this piece here.
The power has indeed gone to his head. The wrench, it gives him strength.
Oh no. All right, now I've got to make sure I don't do this incorrectly. I think we got to do it like that. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay.
All
Just
right.
like so. He said you're in my world now. It's like hello.
Yeah. I just saw some new footage from Happy Gilmore 2.
I still haven't watched it.
You still haven't watched the trailer? I thought you did.
No, I told you I couldn't watch it at work
Oh.
because it would make me sad. And then you said, I know it'll make you sad. And I said, no, I'll watch it when I get home. And you said, okay. And
Oh,
we
then you
did
never
it.
did. Well,
No,
I was
sure
thinking, well,
I'm having anxiety about watching it.
that's okay.
I'm sure it will be great.
The sheriff. Ghoulie said he's the sheriff. The new sheriff in town, I guess,
See.
is what you'd call him.
Okay, so I need-
The only sheriff in town right now. You're gonna have a gun duel, a virtual gun duel whenever another wrench gets here. You're gonna have to be put down, maybe. Or at the very least, you're gonna have to defend yourself against possible usurpers who may want to step in and make themselves the,
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
you've already said the sheriff, the new sheriff.
Yeah.
They want to replace you as sheriff of the stream. The wrench sheriff. Sheriff of wrenches and stuff and such.
Whoops.
Do you suppose there's anyone out there who arms him or herself with just a wrench in real life? Like a sheriff in the real world?
Mr. Tool.
Mr. Tool?
That's all he needs is a wrench.
Maybe a real small town guy. He's like, well, I don't really have any need for a firearm. What I use is a wrench. That way, he's like a part-time sheriff, part-time handyman.
So I said, Bob the Builder. I've got to do this. What? Oh my, okay. I've got to do this. And then I got to do it again.
Maybe at that one place, I think there's this place, what is it, in Alaska. And there's one building where everyone lives in the entire town. Everybody lives there. And it's like Fiddler's Green from Land of the Dead, only not as luxurious. Not luxurious at all, from what I've seen. It just looks like an apartment building, and literally the entire town lives there. There are no houses, nothing. It's like if you go to work in this town, you just live in this building. And I think there's like a small grocery store inside, and that's about it. Like no one really leaves, you just stay there all the time. How would you like that?
No.
You wouldn't want to do that? No. I was thinking maybe that building might have a sheriff who just uses a wrench.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have much of a crime problem. There's nowhere to go. If you do a crime and you just live in a building with literally the entire town, I feel like they're not going to put up with any shenanigans. You probably, if you get arrested, I imagine they just kind of ship you off.
Yeah, probably.
You just get kicked out of the town completely. Yeah, that is kind of the plot of Judge Dredd. Mm-hmm. It's not that big of a building. It's not like it's not a futuristic dystopia. You can look it up. Someone might be able to look that up right now. You may be able to look it up online and put it in the chat here, some information about it. What the name of the town is, how many people live there. I don't think it's a lot, obviously. Yes, you get deported from the town if you do a crime of any sort. So I'd imagine people are minding their P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm. You have to.
Hey, if you're hanging around and you haven't done so, please hit the like button. Why? Supposedly it helps the channel. It's Whittier, Alaska, says Ghoulie. That sounds familiar now. Whittier, or Whittier, if they're French Alaskans. Does it have the estimated population, Ghoulie? Do you see that info? Is it like 500? A town of 500? Maybe it's less than that. In Whittier.
I need to turn this for a minute so I make sure I know what I'm doing here. Okay.
272 people live there. It's not even 500. And all 272 on their best behavior all the time. Because you have to be. Because you will be excommunicated. You will be driven out, cast out, deported to another Alaskan town. I like to think that they just throw you in the back of a truck and drive you. I think you have to go through like a really long tunnel to get to that place, which is why it is the way it is. Like you have to go through a tunnel that cuts through a mountain, and it's really treacherous to get through. It takes a long time. Yeah, that is kind of like where I live in Saskatchewan, Canada. Me, the depressed millennial Canadian YouTuber who is also recently divorced.
Yeah.
That's me. That's super divorced. I was thinking about making a t-shirt, a super divorced shirt that just says, depressed millennial recently divorced. Canadian.
You have to put Canadian.
Yeah. I could have like a maple leaf on it.
Yeah. Why was that the lore? Why did someone think you were Canadian?
That was just the vibe that I was giving off. That I was a depressed millennial, recently divorced Canadian man.
Aw.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. Sona will buy 20 of them.
Perfect.
Oh, I might need to add that to the store soon. Thanks for a couple thumbs up, guys, whoever that was. I appreciate it.
Maybe that can be one of your top tier subscription gifts.
Maybe, yeah, that could be. Sona said, I don't hear your accent very often. Well, it's a unique accent that I've cultivated for myself, I think, over the years. I like to think it's going to eventually be known as the super divorce accent, where I just take a nice healthy mix of different ways to pronounce various words from all across the globe, and people will not really be able to pinpoint.
You do that.
Yeah.
Very good at that.
I do, because I hear some pronunciations and I'm like, I like that. I like how they say basil.
I know, we've thought about that.
And so I stopped saying basil. I don't say basil anymore. I say basil. I like that. Why can't you? Why can't you just pick and choose? If you hear the way that a word is pronounced by a certain group of people, you know, from a particular area, no one's stopping you. No one's stopping you from adopting it. So, you know, is it a bag of trash or is it a bag of trash? It just depends on my mood.
Stupid. That's a bag of trash. Where does this go?
As a Canadian, what's my opinion of the Weapon X program? There's another one, program. I've adopted that over time. What do I think of Weapon X?
Snapped that in there. Can you open my drink for me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here. Have a drink.
Thanks.
I think the Weapon X program is good. I think it's a good thing for the Canadian people.
You've got a lurking lurker.
Who's lurking?
Your child.
What's Ghoulie saying? Ghoulie's saying, I'm from the South, and culturally and historically I'm stubborn. Why change my ways if I'm always right? You don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to. But if you want to, no one's stopping you from doing so. Again, something as simple as, what would be another one? Warsh. Blood wash or blood warsh? I like blood warsh.
Don't say the warsh.
I like the warsh.
I grew up with the warsh.
I know. My grandpa always said the warsh.
Yep, so did
Throw
my
your
dad.
throw your clothes in the warsh. My great grandma always called it Cincinnati.
Oh, I don't like that.
She never said Cincinnati. It was Cincinnati. So I like to do that sometimes. That's fun.
Come here. I can't read lips.
Ghoulie said, I'll call every canned drink Coke. It's Pucon.
Ow.
Pu-
Fingers.
What is it? Pucon? What is Pucon? And
Pecan.
wash, not wash, huh?
Pecan.
Oh, pecan.
Instead of pecan or
I like
pecan.
I like pecan. Pecan sandies, pecan ice cream, butter pecan, mouth washing. Yeah. Mouth washing. See, it sounds better than mouth washing. Did you play mouth washing? No, I played mouth washing.
It's okay. What do you need?
I like pecan. It's right there. It's very simple. P-can. You just say it the way it's written out, you know?
Will you get mommy some water in a Starbucks
Not
cup?
pecan.
Oh, thank you. And then you
Pecan.
can sit with me.
Pe-
Fill it all the way up with the French water.
Pecan. Ghoulie said in answer to Justin asking, is it soda, pop, or Coke? Ghoulie said anything but pop. Killer said, I say cola. I say,
I like soda.
yeah, I like soda. The soda's fine. Cola. It's kind of rare because people around here do say pop a lot. I feel like I said it more growing up, and then I kind of started leaning towards soda over time.
After realizing how silly it is to call a drink a pop.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's soda pop. But I just don't, I don't use pop much anymore. But I also don't appreciate people who call everything Coke. I think that's a stupid.
He just says he does that. You're talking crap.
No, I'm just saying people do that.
I know. He does that. He just said he did.
I don't like it.
Well.
Ghoulie said, as a citizen of one of the leading exporters of the nut, it's pronounced not like pecan. Well, I think it is pronounced like pecan, and I'm going to continue.
Got some sort of contraption wheelie do here.
Because I can. Understand? Jorfus is here. Uh-oh. Simon pointed out another wrench. It's duel time.
See what Sona said?
No.
Remember when Costanza tried to name this people's newborn soda? I do remember that.
Oh, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
It's a good name. And then it became 7, right?
Yeah, and I know more than one person who named their child 7.
Do
Isn't
you
that
really?
funny? Yes. I thought that was crazy.
That's the definition of don't let your memes be dreams.
That's right.
How you doing tonight, Jorfus? It seemed like you had a heavy week of schooling.
And he was sick, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he said he was sick too. Are you feeling better now? And have the
lessons lessened.
Yeah, the lessons lessened, like Jess said.
Ah.
Good job.
Look, when I wiggle my ears,
Oh.
my glasses move.
Be careful.
That's not good. That's a dorky feature. How's your wine cooler?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Would it offend you if I put the book here, or are you using the book in the
No,
video?
you can put it wherever you want.
Only
Wherever is
because
convenient.
It keeps getting a shadow. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is Star Service.
No, I don't want the dog yet. He's spamming the dog constantly.
Bringing the dog down?
I don't know. He wants us to talk about the dog.
Someone should bring it. Lazarus, quit being a weirdo.
You filthy yank. I'm not a yank. I don't consider myself a yank.
Lazarus, you don't get to dictate what we talk about.
That's, I think, to me, you need to be like an East Coast guy. That's what I think of if you're like a yank, if you're a Yankee. That always makes me think of like an East Coast guy. I think the Midwest has its own thing going on. Simon wants to know what's all this about a GD dog. We're evaluating Jess's sister's dog to maybe adopt him because I guess it's not working out at their home. So we might be taking another pet into the house. And Lazarus wants me to talk about it. But I don't know. I don't know yet. We're gonna see. He's a good guy.
Is it this?
I already got it.
Okay. Already got it?
Justin said Yankees are from New England. New England. I think he meant New England. Unless that's how he says it. Do you say New England? That's a new way of saying England. England. How about a joint of weed of England?
What do I do? Hold on. Nope, I got ahead of myself. There you go. Hopefully I don't break the whole thing.
Yeah, KG is Laz. New England. New England. It's like the upper East Coast area of the United States is like New England. You know, like Massachusetts, Maine, Connecticut, Philly. Is Philly kind of considered, I don't know, do they consider Philly New England? It's definitely East Coast. You're definitely seen as being an East Coast person if you live in Philly, but I don't know if that's, I don't think they really consider that New England.
All right, who wants to see the dog? Take a vote. If you want to see dog, raise your hand.
His name is Loki. You ready?
Since he's
I don't want to call him Loki. I want to call him Ein.
Why?
Because it's the dog. It's just the dog from Cowboy Bebop.
Ein?
Yes.
Why is it that?
EIN.
Why is it that?
That's his name.
But why do you want to call it that?
I know they got the damn Liberty Bell. I know, but I don't think that they consider themselves New Englanders in Philadelphia.
What's wrong?
Look it up. You can search for it. I'm saying I don't know for sure, but I don't think I've ever heard a Philly person say, yeah, I'm a New Englander. Usually that's, you hear that and you think of Massachusetts or, you know, people from that region. It's New England. I don't know. I really don't. And I question your cocksuredness when it comes to this, because it seems like you're just going off the cuff and you haven't really done your research. You didn't take the time to look it up. You're just telling me matter-of-factly for no reason. Like you're from Philly and you just know. And I'm telling you, I was just there. I've been there multiple times in my life, and I've never heard anyone from Philadelphia say, I love it here in New
Can I have
England.
those? The two? Thanks.
Never. Justin said, Connecticut, Maine, Mass, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Those are your New England states. What is Negalomanche? I don't know what that is, Jorfus. Is that what you call New England in Argentina? Here's Ein.
Oh my gosh, it's not Ein.
There's Ein.
Oh.
Hi, Ein. Hi.
I don't like that name.
Hiya, Corgi. That's Ein. Ein. Hey. Hello. That's Ein.
Name.
Ein.
Ghoulie said, Warrior. We want Warrior.
He was here a second ago.
I don't know where Warrior went.
He's under my feet.
Oh, is he?
Right.
Here, Warrior. Hi. Warrior. Come here. Warrior.
He's probably pouting
Hi.
because there's another dog here.
Uh-oh.
He's butthurt. He doesn't want to share the spotlight with a new dog.
It's like from the Koosh Ball video. It's Bootsy.
Now here's Bootsy. Might as well get her too.
It's like a damn zoo in here. Jesus.
We've got animals, children. Everyone's being crazy.
Sona said, give him pets.
Which one, Warrior?
I don't know. He's too far under the table. Can I?
He's
Here.
got my butt again. There, get out.
Here. Have a pet. Have a pet, Warrior.
You need this piece?
There you go, Warrior. There you go. Good dog. Good dog.
I need two of these.
Okay. Pet all of them.
4 of them.
Well, Ein has run away, and Bootsy is over
It's
staring
mean to
out there.
misname him.
I'll call him whatever I want. He's in my damn house, under my roof.
Here, here. Come with me. I already have one.
Animals, children, chat, cat.
All right,
Oh my.
It's time for you to go
Oh
back
my.
to Lassie. Say goodbye, everyone, for now. You can tell Lassie some things if you want him to type it in the chat for you.
Nope, don't
Okay.
pull on that.
You'll say no.
No?
It's okay. You can say, hey, type this.
Tell him he has to share the chat.
Yeah, he has to let you type sometimes, but you're not allowed to type 100 messages.
You
I
can't
like-
spam it.
I like the way that you spell things sometimes, so
If you
can-
spam too much, then one of the wrench people will come after you.
Does that sound okay?
Oh, what are the wrench people?
They're really mean.
Oh.
And they'll ban you from the chat.
Oh.
You don't want to get banned, do you?
No.
No, don't get banned.
Tell Lassie to take the dog out again.
Tell Lazarus not to get banned.
Probably shouldn't type. Lads probably should type for me. I don't have really good spelling.
It's okay, you can
I
try.
like the way you spell things. It's always very creative. He always types everything phonetically, and it's really cute.
You're allowed to type. You can
why
send some
don't you
messages.
tell Lazzy to take the dog out, and you can type on his phone while he's doing that. Okay?
What if the spammer is a wrench man? Well, then you have to go to battle with another wrenchman. Then you'll have a wrench duel to the death.
Oh,
It's a secret underground
what is?
phenomenon on YouTube.
What is?
Dastardly channel owners like me
Oh.
who make their mods fight each other
Oh,
with wrenches.
that's sad.
It's like dog fighting, but you sick your mods on each other.
Oh, on purpose?
Yeah.
That's
See who will survive. People bet on it. You can bet on it on your favorite gambling platforms like, I don't know.
this is made up.
What? Mod fights?
Yeah, this sounds like something you make up to tell me so that I think it's real.
It's like bum fights, only it's mods.
I know. I get the
Mods
concept,
fighting mods.
but it sounds fake. Okay. I should have had you do these. I can't do them with my clunker hands.
Ghoulie said he would never fight Jorphus.
Would they team up though and fight against Carrot? I bet they would.
Yeah, would you guys fight Carrot?
Give me these donuts.
Simon's claiming that he was there for the first ever Super Divorce live stream.
Probably.
Were you? He said he's most ancient.
Probably.
Only you weren't. I don't think. I don't know. It doesn't count though, because that was under the Good Brother name. So I think you'd have to do a return to the Good Brother name to be officially recognized to get your continuity back. You'd have to have, you need to put that Good Brother tag in there. I think we need that. I think the world needs it. Justin said that we should wait for the return of Craven. Return of the Cream.
For what? Wait, for what?
His return. The cream of the crop. Remember that time when Ghoulie, what do you say? Ghoulie said, remember that time when I went by Julie Dude, because Jess mispronounced it.
I've mispronounced it like 8 different times. Julie.
And Jorphus once went by Leonel Olafuentes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It sounded horrible when Nick tried to pronounce it.
Oh, is he doing better this time?
Did I do okay that time? Was that better? Leonel Olafuentes.
All right, put these little nipples in here.
You got the nipples on. Slightly better now.
Slightly better. Good job. The improvement. All right. Bag number 3. Oh.
Bag number 3. What? What? Oh, don't say it ever again. Fine. You jerk. Here I am trying my best.
It's
Fine.
better than I would say it.
then I won't say it. I'll never say it again. Killer said David Simon said was not on the first ever live stream. You wouldn't know.
Probably
You want to talk
live yet, hardly.
You want to talk about your Johnny come latelys? You didn't even know what a live stream was the first time I live streamed. Still practice. You're telling me to still practice. I'm doing better.
That's better after he was just so mean. Lazarus, quit being he was under a different username at the time. You only know what you're talking about.
Hashtag Lazarus facts.
Who are you? I'll tell you in secret. His identity is protected. He's part of the witness protection program. We're not allowed to tell people who he is.
Lazarus in here like Arnold. Who are you?
Are we starting another bag?
Yeah.
Do people want more bags? More bags?
I would imagine.
Let's say bags.
They got mad at me when I tried to leave after an hour and a half the other night, so I think we need to go at least.
Should we leave, guys?
Jess wants to know if we should wrap it up now. Is everyone all done? You want us to go night-night? Go away?
This is a lot of pieces.
Ghoulie said, no, don't leave.
Okay.
I told you.
I'm just making sure. I don't want anybody to be bored.
Stay awake, please. More bags, says David.
All right, look.
All right, here we go.
That was bag number 3, but it actually had like 4 different bags inside of it.
Oh. Look, we're starting to see the outline of something here. A little bit of a shape.
About the wheel.
Oh yeah, a little bit of the wheel in the back. What was I gonna say here? What is that? What does this mean here? Solo recuerdo. Solo recuerdo palabras más. Solo recuerdo palabras más básicas. Is it básica or básica? Bastante bien. Está muy fluido para alguien que está aprendiendo. Bastante bien. Está muy fluido para alguien que está aprendiendo. Whatever that means. Básicas. The second pronunciation. Básicas. See? Básicas or básicas. 750 out. 750 Mr. Jorfuses out of a possible 1,000 Mr. Jorfuses. I'd say that's all right. I'll take that.
What, buddy?
If I practice a little bit more, I could probably do a better job. No puedo hablar mucho porque no recuerdo muchas palabras. Let me slow it down a little bit. No puedo hablar mucho porque no recuerdo muchas palabras. Bastante bien. Está muy fluido para alguien que está aprendiendo. ¿Sí? Now Sona wants me to do an entire stream in Espanol. Now Jorfuses bumped me up to an 850 Mr. Jorfuses out of possible 1,000. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Well, I need to brush up a little bit. Right now, if I tried, I would just probably be saying random words that I remember from Spanish 2 in 10th grade. Montar los caballos. Es muy divertido. Me gusta montar los caballos por la playa. Es muy divertido. Sí. Y yo quiero hablar con mis amigos en la biblioteca. Y yo quiero
That's always a bibliotech in every language.
Yo quiero comer. Sí. Quiero comer en. Oh.
Oh, the dogs are fighting. Sorry.
Jorfa said I'm making whole sentences.
I didn't mean to scream. I scare easy, everybody.
Sona said, Jesus.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Warrior got territorial.
Wow. Almost at 1,000. Getting there. La biblioteca es, what is that word? Cerca? Or, I guess, cerca. La biblioteca es cerca de mi clase. La biblioteca es cerca de mi clase de español. Sí. And there was something else I wanted to say. What else did I want to say? Te gusta, or te gusto, is it gusta or gusto? When you're talking about yourself. Te gusta, me gusta. Me gusta? Te is when you're talking about someone else, isn't it? Te. Me gusta. Si. Or is it gusto? Like Jacques Cousteau? Or is that Cousteau? Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau. That was the guy. That was the nature guy who... Gusto. Me gusta? Or is it gusto? Gusto mucho. Hablar con mis amigos en el autobús. ¿Sí? No me gusta las sacapuntas. Es muy mal. You want me to play Phasmophobia while only speaking Spanish? That would be a shit show. That would be a horrible stream. I don't think anyone would like that. Maybe I could try playing... Maybe if Ghoulie and I ever set it up to do a stream where we play Phasmophobia together, we can only speak in Espanol to each other. So if I want to say something to him and I don't know how to say it, I'll have to use Google Translate and then read it aloud. I could try that. And we could talk back and forth using Google Translate. That might work. C. Las sacapuntas. I said, I don't like the pencil sharpener. C. That's exactly what I was trying to say. And with a female adjective. No quiero fantasma. En el nombre del Padre, el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. It's el sacapuntas. Okay. Sí. Comprendo. Comprendo. Gotcha. Fantasma. With an F. Fantasma.
Oh, that's not the right spot.
What happened?
I'm censoring my language and how I speak so you wouldn't make a joke out of it.
Oh, fine.
You maybe do these.
Do what?
Never mind, I can do it myself.
Espiritu. 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 Ghoulie can speak better than he can write. En inglés or español?
I can't do either.
Sona wants to see this Ghoulie and Super Divorce impending Phaz stream. Ghoulie, are we going to play Phasmophobia live on the internet sometime? I'll do it at some point. I probably need to brush up a bit more and play it some on my own before I hop in and play with you, because you sound like a seasoned veteran, an old timer of the game, an old prospector, and I'm not.
We have to make this very tall. Are you ready?
Yeah. What are we adding to it right here? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That was like what do they call it in Dragon Ball? When they touch their fingers.
What
The fusion dance.
Yeah, the fusion dance.
Yeah, that's what
Jess said this is the fusion. They're doing the fusion dance.
Yeah.
Fusion ha. Right here at the top.
That's what they do.
Nice reference, Jess.
Thanks. I got this L-shaped piece.
Take the L.
I'm gonna put some stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn this. Stick it right here. And did it get messed up again?
No, it's good. Sona said her son is learning Italian in school.
Oh, that's pretty cool. How old is your child? Your boy.
Ghoulie said if he did a stream with me, he'd want to do it when he could stream for himself, but he doesn't see that happening until college, honestly, in 2 years. All right, well, we'll put it on the calendar for 2 years from now. In 2 years, we will do our Phasmophobia stream.
That gives
Sona.
you lots of time to practice.
Yeah, that's plenty of time to practice, and so just make sure you hang out until then, Sona. Just a 2-year wait. No big deal. We'll get to it.
I have to find a piece.
Ghoulie said he'd love to do part-time YouTube while being in college.
A piece?
Well, you could. I mean, you can do it.
Are you hiding one in your hair?
No, of course not. You looking for this right here? This
No,
thing?
I'm looking for the other blue one that looks like that. I only have long blue ones. Oh wait, hold on. I only need one. Well, why am I looking for another one?
I don't
just
know.
made that up in my own head. All right. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I gotta put this into the L piece. L chip.
What, like that?
Oh, hold on. There's another L shaped somewhere.
Let's see. Time for another
Here,
one.
finish mine.
Oh, you don't want it?
Yeah, you know how I get.
The Strawberry Rita.
It's good. I just already feel like I'm getting sick from it, so cool it.
Ghoulie face reveal in 2 years.
Cool. Coolly.
Oh, Sona said that her son is 13.
Just like Lazarus.
He's about to turn 13. Just about.
Okay. So we got these pieces, joined forces.
There we go.
Nope.
Sona said she's setting him to start streaming soon,
Oh,
by the end of the year.
that's Lazarus's hopes and
Oh no!
hopes and dreams. He already has an account. Wants to start streaming right now.
Jorfus, I think Ghoulie is going to do his face reveal on his own channel when he starts doing YouTube for himself
What just happened here?
at college, when he's in college.
Okay. Got everything put back together.
Okay.
Proper. That was very stressful.
Great work.
Thank you.
When So then Well, you're talking about seeing a Ghoulie face reveal, Jorfus. When are you going to do a Jorfus face reveal? Are you going to do your own channel? Are you going to start streaming? And Ghoulie said he'd probably rebrand the whole channel and the account.
Oh my.
A big rebrand, huh? Perhaps we'll do something different. Well, you know, feel it out. See what's up. I think the Ghoulie brand has legs. I think you can get some mileage out of it. You can take it as far as you want to go. It'll be the next big thing. What are you working on now? What is this?
I don't know. Probably something's gonna just be covered up with black stuff later. You think?
Mm-hmm. He said it could be Ghoul Gaming or something. Look, you do what you want to do, but I think Ghoulie Dude.
That's good.
It's unique.
Or if you need to switch it up, Julie Dude.
Yeah, you could be Julie. Yeah, Julie Dude. Could try that out.
No, it doesn't quite snap in just nice. Good. See?
Yeah.
Doesn't that bother you?
It doesn't. It won't snap in. No, it's because this piece isn't. That's supposed to go down on top of that one.
Oh, I see. I mucked it.
There. See, that's better. That's all you had to do.
You needed a beefcake.
Mm-hmm.
Good beefy
Sometimes that's what you
beefcake
need.
to save me. My hero.
Simon says Julie Jaming.
That's good.
What's up, Ghoulsters and Julies? Welcome back to the channel, he said. Today we've got the one and only Super Divorce with us. And here today, Super Divorce.
No. Not the scary Vince McMahon shit. I shouldn't be allowed to build when I've got my nails did.
Sona said, Super Divorce. Let's try. Let's try. That's what we have to do. So that's all we do. We try stuff. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes we finish the games, sometimes we don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
I always feel like a nut.
Then you would be an almond joy.
Why?
That's what it's from. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. That's the old commercial.
Folks, this is why I married him. Quality content like that around the clock. How lucky am I?
Free unlimited Super Divorce content.
Yeah, I get
If you unlock,
jingles and jangles all
Yeah.
the night's time.
you unlock the marriage achievement with Super Divorce, you get unlimited content. Sona said, I'm crazy, man.
Everybody's a little crazy. Oh shit.
That is the highest tier subscription, Sona, is marriage. Only one available, just got it. One of one.
Yeah.
She subbed at the,
At the earliest.
yeah.
Before you even had your channel. That's how early it was. Got it on the ground floor.
Hey, look at that. Thank you for $2, Simon. He
What?
said, you're fired. You're fired.
That's scary.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you.
Do you have your bonnet on though?
Me or Simon?
Simon.
You got your bonnet?
I feel like you need to have your bonnet if you're donating.
I'm gonna have to put bonnets on my Super Divorce store when we get up and running again.
can get a fancy suit one with like my pumpkin one, but that just has the Super Divorce hearts all over it.
Yeah,
that
like
would be
that
cool.
one.
I would definitely wear that.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure it's quality satin.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't make your hair frizzy. I'm gonna bonnet it up tonight. Just wait and see.
I hope so. Jorfus said, let's give it a shot, please.
Mm-hmm. Here, I got this little doodad on there. What do you think of him?
I like it. Ghoulie said, Nick, I'm funny-ish, kinda. How do I not have a lovely lady that lasts? What would you say?
How old are you again?
What's your age again? What's your age again? Like Blink 182. Simon said he's wearing a buff.
Oh.
Like just in the buff.
Like a naked?
Sitting around in the nude. Oh, no, he said it's like, it's bonnet-like.
Oh. It's
A
nice
buff.
night to be in the buff.
Oh.
If you'd like.
Who am I? Blink 182?
Well, you know, Nick and I met right when we were 17, about to turn 18. So maybe it's your lucky time.
And she didn't want a boyfriend.
I didn't.
She turned down my first advance. She gave me the old, you're fired.
No, I
was-
didn't.
that's
I
how it
didn't
went.
do that.
That was my first attempt
It's okay. You had your revenge.
when I poured my heart out, and it was met with oh, that's so sweet. Crickets.
Well,
Oh.
I didn't know. I had a scary dad.
Well,
I'm allowed to have boyfriends.
you had boyfriends.
I know, but not really.
You had
fake boyfriends.
yeah.
Anyway, you had your revenge. You had your fair chance.
Oh,
You had your payback time.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ghoulie said he tries, and then it falls flat. Well, you know, you got to find someone who appreciates you for you. You got to find a lady who will have you singing, she likes me for me. Not because I look the guy from Fargo, or that guy that plays in Fargo, and like the cable guy.
No, you're getting worse as you go.
And what she sees is I can't live without her. My heart just... So, I don't know. How's that go?
None of it goes like that.
She likes me for me, not because I look just like Jim Carrey. Make her laugh just like Drew Carey. She likes the cable guy.
No, you're getting it wrong every time.
And what she sees is I can't live without her. My
You know,
heart will
everybody's
break
sitting
without
here
her.
thinking, like, well, maybe true love isn't really the best. Maybe we're all lucking out,
Maybe.
not getting in on the ground floor.
Justin said, as long as you keep trying, you'll find someone.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I mean, look at, watch that show. Watch My 600-Pound Life, and look at the people who find love, you know, and you'll see that there's someone for everyone.
Well, some people have a fetish for that.
Well, I know they do, but I'm just saying, you know, you start doubting yourself. You make these comparisons. Oh, I'm not fit enough, or I'm not funny enough, or what have you. And you know, you can see some real gems out there
This is true.
who find love, and not just love, but people who are devoted to them. You see.
That's true.
Did I compare your love life to my 600-pound life? Not exactly. I was saying, don't think it's so bad. It's not so bad. I brought up my 600-pound life because I'm saying, not just in the size department, some of the people on that show are just absolute wretches.
Yeah, they're mean.
Mean, wretched
Some are
people.
Very mean.
Very mean to their spouses, very mean to their children, very mean to Dr. Now.
Yeah, super mean to Dr. Now. But he's mean back. He hands it back.
Well, yeah, Dr. Now doesn't really take any shit from anyone. I was just saying, if some of the cast of characters you see on that show find love, don't give up. You'll be fine.
I saw a lady that was being really mean to her husband, was bossing him around the whole time.
Yeah, imagine that. Some of these people act like they're just hot shit. And they can just treat everyone around them like crap. And they can lie to Dr. Now.
I like that it's gotten really in deep with Dr. Now.
Well, he's trying his best to help him out.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to bullshit him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I had maybe a couple cheat meals. But somehow they put on 200 pounds in a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why you not follow the diet? Hmm?
He always said, now you have to stop playing games with me. We're playing games. He always says we're playing games.
How is your eating habit? Sona said that we're not selling, I don't think you guys are selling the love experience.
Sayer talked about my 600-pound life.
And Ghoulie said, Nick, I don't want to fall in love if I need a doctor involved that is pushing me to lose weight. Well, I don't think you will. I don't think that's going to happen to you. But I'm just saying, even if it does, you could probably find someone who's willing to put up with you through even stuff like that.
Yeah. Would you stay with me if I gained 600 pounds?
Yeah,
As
but
long
I
as
would take you.
Bossy.
But I'd take you to Doctor Now and try and get you help
He would yell at you for being my enabler.
I wouldn't be enabling. I wouldn't buy you I wouldn't be running out to buy you
Chips.
all the horrible foods they feed those people. I mean, some of these people are bedridden.
I know.
And the only
It's 'cause
reason they're
so
able
mean.
to
They yell at their people, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like it when they're angry."
No, Ghoulie, you're misunderstanding. I'm not telling you you need Doctor Now.
No. He specializes in helping 600-pound people lose weight.
Yeah.
You definitely don't need that guy.
I don't think you're there yet. I don't think so. Chilps. Simon says chilps. Yet? Well, hopefully...
Yeah, you said he's not going to meet him yet. I didn't correct you. I was hoping nobody would notice. Just only a few more months from now, Ghoulie. Just keep eating your pizzas.
Hopefully it never happens. You know? Hopefully you never get to that point.
Hopefully none of us ever need Doctor Now. Let's just put it that way.
That's what I mean, yeah. I mean, hopefully no one here ever needs Doctor Now.
Okay. I've got this noodle piece. We're noodling.
I mean, I hope it never happens. I hope that never comes to pass.
All right.
That you need to go and visit a doctor to help you because you have woken up one day and you find yourself weighing over 600 pounds. I don't think it's going to happen to you.
Your son has a question for you.
What kind of question do you have?
Well, when you make that video in 2 years with Ghoulie, that's when I'm 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will be
So
9.
are you going to get it on the chat?
Yeah, maybe I can. If I get a phone.
Okay.
A phone like last.
Chorfus would rather do a yeet. What are you, a Jey Uso fan? Sona said his whittle voice.
I know he's a little raspy. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Can you come and say hi, Sona?
Yeah.
Tell her.
Say hi, Sona.
Hi, Sona.
Mhm.
You want to ask everybody how they're doing?
How is everybody doing?
I wasn't thinking of yeet like that. I was thinking of yeet like Jey Uso. She said, hey, baby boy.
Aww.
She waved to you. She gave a wave emoji.
She said you had a sweet little voice. Say it's sweet until I'm yelling really loud. Right.
Jorfa said, "Oh, that was wholesome."
You sound like you're losing your voice a little bit.
No.
You're not? Oh, that's good.
Too much yelling today?
When you were outside, his little voice is like my little voice when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He loses it so easy.
I'm not losing it.
Salam alaikum, malakam salah. I don't know what that means. Makes me think of Hector Salamanca. You guys know Hector Salamanca? Didn't he have? Was that the guy with the bell?
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
All right, we have to put these pieces on. Oh, we have another fusion.
He's getting me to do Santeria. I don't want to do that.
Ready for the fusion
I
dance?
don't think it works if you're not into it.
Good.
Where's the
There we go.
fusion dance?
Here, do you want to twist this? Oh. Twist this yellow. Just twist it. It's so hard. Keep doing it.
Espiritismo.
Moves it. Cool, huh?
What are you having me like conjure Argentinian
Yeah,
spirits?
don't read out of the Book of the Dead.
Well, he's the one who wrote it.
Well, you don't know where he got it from.
Well, it'll come and attack him. It'll attack him because he's the one who put it out there, not me.
You ruined Ghouli's life by saying yet. That he doesn't need doctor now yet.
I'm sorry, Ghoulie. I didn't mean to.
Just an error in communication.
Yeah.
I don't know, I saw a lady on there eating a box with like 12 pieces of garlic bread in there, and I was like, I get it. Some days that's what I feel like I want to do.
I'm not reading any more foreign terminology because people are trying to get me cursed now.
Yeah, don't curse us. We have stuff going on. I don't want to get cursed right now.
Yeah, I didn't... Look, the yet was an accident. I don't deserve to be cursed by Argentinian spirits. Okay?
What if now you end up on Doctor Now? What if that's the curse?
I know what that means, and I'm not going to say that. Why don't you say it? Actually, look, everyone. Jorfus just admitted that he's an idiot. Look at that. I know what that means. He just told everyone in the chat that he's an idiot. Didn't think that damn it. Yep.
Did it break?
No. Jorfus said damn it because I caught him. He was trying to get me to say what he wrote, and what he wrote was that he's an idiot.
Oh, I see.
He wanted me to say it out loud. Yeah.
Can get you good with that one.
Got him. Got him.
Hey, what you doing over there, Munchkin?
With about 10 E's.
What are you
Maybe
doing?
15.
Is that-
No, not right now.
You can't play the NES right now. You can see if does Lazarus still have the hook
Yeah,
up
tell
in his room?
him to hook the one up in his room.
Yeah, tell Lassie to go hook up the NES.
Yeah.
Tell him you gotta
I
take
wanna play
Loki.
Mario 64.
All right, you gotta take the dog in there.
Well, that's
wherever
that's
it is.
the N64. That's in his room.
Yeah.
Tell him you want to play it.
Well, they're
That's
not-
one of my
are they-
favorite games.
They're grounded though. Can you make an exception?
Yes, you can make an exception.
You can
that's
make an
fine.
exception only for that.
Okay.
About grounded. I mucked up this yellow piece. Hard to get it in there.
I don't know what that means, but it looks like something for eternity.
Eternity.
Yeah.
Stop cursing him. I have to live with him.
Yeah.
We have children that depend on us. We don't want to be cursed.
Stop it with your Argentinian spiritual horse shit. I don't want it.
They're fighting now.
Los. What about the Aztecs? I know para siempre means forever because I remember the song Siempre por Siempre by famous singer and pop star Justo Lamas. What do you guys think of Justo Lamas? I think I've talked about him before. I probably asked Jorfus about him.
Thank you. Sorry for my weird sneeze.
We need blessings after all this black magic in the chat.
Should I sneeze more? I'm surprised I didn't.
Yeah.
I only have like 17 at a time. Modesty sneeze. Do you like my modesty sneeze?
Mm-hmm. Ghoulie is not going to weigh in because of my Forsaken yet. Jorfus really loves Justo Lamas.
We've scared everyone away from getting married and being in love. And we've also scared Ghoulie away from getting really large.
Yeah, well, that's scared straight. I hope it sticks with him. I think Apocalypto gets a 925 super divorces out of a possible 1,000 super divorces. I thought it was fantastic. It's a great film.
Uh-oh, they're fighting.
Great movie.
Well, let me get Smash Brothers. Okay, get along with your brother while we're doing this, please.
That is high, Sona. I think it deserved every super divorce out of the 925 I gave it. Simon says love is five David Simonsons out of a possible 1,000 David Simonsons.
That's not good. Is he being
That's
good?
a low rating.
Laz? Is the dog being good?
Oh yeah, really.
He's got a cinnamon roll butt.
Justin Jacobs said more like -5 out of 1,000.
Yeah, that's
He gives
what
it
I mean.
-5 Justin Jacobs out of a possible 1,000 Justin Jacobs.
That's right. Love is for losers. It's not cool. Love's stupid. How can anybody love somebody? It's dumb.
Sorry.
No, it's easy loving you.
Oh.
You make it so easy.
Ghoulie said Nick and his damn yet gets -infinity Ghoulie dudes out of a possible 1,000 Ghoulie dudes.
He's never gonna let you forgive that. He's never gonna forgive you.
All right, I have a new shirt idea. It's just going to be a shirt that just says yet.
Dr. Now on it.
Yeah. I'll put Dr. Now on it. Can do that.
Probably some sort of copyright, but that's okay.
I'll put yet in quotes.
Yeah.
He says, fuck no, Nick, I rebuke it. Oh, no, I think we could make it happen. Maybe for a certain tier of membership on the channel, you will get your own custom Super Divorce shirt just for you. And Ghoulie's would be the custom yet shirt. That's what I would give him.
There we go. It's quite the contraption.
Jorfus says, wait, since when can you swear on YouTube?
What?
What?
I've been doing it this whole time.
Yeah.
For days.
Swearing on every stream.
Days and years and months and weeks. Days. Oh, that dog is spry for a fat little Cheeto. Ah.
Simon says, no, I love people, but love, all caps and quotes, is a goddamn kick in the balls. And then Ghoulie said, call it Ghoulie gripe tier.
Hold on, I'll come.
We could do that.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Just go hang out upstairs. I'll come and help you. Do what? Do what?
Make a Ghoulie gripe tier. I have to make a sad/depressed version of the most played song at weddings with a music video.
You have to? This is all starting to sound like the actual sad, depressed, divorced Canadian guy stream.
Yeah.
And not the happily married, what do we call him? Beefcake stream.
Well, maybe I'll do a sad, depressed. Hold on. No, it was depressed, millennial, recently divorced, depressed millennial Canadian stream. And that's how I'll present myself. And I'll drink Molson, and I'll talk about hockey. And maybe I'll play NHL games. Maybe that'd be good. Jorfa said, wait, why can't I swear?
There we go.
Hey, look. We got a working crank. Good job.
Thank you.
Jorfa said, what the fuck? See? It's letting you. You're doing it. It showed up.
It just won't let you say, like, slurs and stuff. There was a while where he was, like, typing stuff and it would not show up, remember? It was, like, being shadow blocked.
But that wasn't even anything bad. It was doing just regular...
It was when he was trying to tell your mama jokes. Your mama's so fat jokes. And
yeah.
Let him tell that.
Huh.
All right.
I didn't call you emo and fat. When did I say anything about emo? Because I referenced Blink? That's like pop punk. I don't consider them an emo band. Blink is definitely pop punk.
And you didn't call him fat?
No, I didn't call you fat.
You said he was going to need Dr. Now later, though. Which means he's kind of fat.
Simon said he's the depressed Gen X divorced Canadian.
No.
Well. That's out of there. Yes, the yet.
Careful with those.
Why?
They're stronger than beer.
Well, I'm not feeling anything as of yet.
Well, remember the last time we streamed and I didn't feel anything and then I did and then I died?
Yeah, well, I'm not a lady.
I used to be able to drink just fine.
Well, sorry. Sorry you can't hold your liquor. You're not a barkeep anymore, you know what I'm saying? Your tolerance has gone down to the tubes.
Well, I don't drink all the time.
Now you're just a dainty lady, and you're out of the game after like 2 sips.
I know.
Well, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
Wait.
Sona said the Only Hands stream.
Only hands?
Yeah, it's like OnlyFans, but only hands.
What was that in the context of?
Because it's just a stream of your hands, just building.
Mine?
Yeah.
No. If you want hands, you might want fancier hands than mine. Damn. Maybe you should put your hands on here then.
Now Jorfa said, Jess, stop the OnlyFans.
He always yells at me for OnlyFans, and I don't even do OnlyFans.
Sona said that you have beautiful lady fingers.
Aw, that's so nice. I am self-conscious about my hands. When I would go get my nails done at the nail salon, they would always talk about how big my hands are and my long fingers. Oh, you have long finger! I know! I'm sorry! What do you want me to do with them?
I like your hands,
Thanks.
Jess.
That's nice of you.
I don't think you have any reason to feel self-conscious.
It's one of those things that people feel so inclined to make a lot of comments about over the course of your life.
Well,
You had friends that said I had man hands. Lots of
Julie
people say I
said
had
Jess has
man
lovely
hands.
fingers.
Thank you. Well, what a bunch of nice people.
Sona said, I wish I didn't tattoo mine. And then she's sad face.
Aww. Yeah, that's one of those things I struggle with. Sometimes I think about tattooing my hands, but there's never anything that makes me want to pull the trigger on that. So I feel like I should just leave them alone for now. I also don't want to draw more attention to them. Do you just not like what you have on your fingers?
She said, don't do it.
No, I don't think I will. Do you just not like having finger tattoos in general, or do you not like what you picked? Or I mean, finger tattoos generally don't look great, even if they're done super well. They don't age all that well.
They don't hold up.
No, they really don't. Even like really well done ones look like pretty trash after a while. Not all, but most.
I just saw people were sharing this. I can't remember what the design was. It was some really intricate design that a person had done on their palms.
Oh, that's even worse.
And everyone's like, "Oh my God, this is so cool!" And no one ever talks about how it's not going to be able to hold up over time.
It will be gone in less than a month, and you'll have speckles left.
No one believes artists though about that. She said they don't last. I've gotten mine retouched a few times already.
Yeah. Yep. I try to almost never do them at this juncture, unless it's somebody who's like already pretty well covered and they know what they're getting themselves into. I'm like, all right, if you like junky looking tattoos on your hands, I'll do it for you. It's tough though.
Mm-hmm. Tough to convince people to listen.
People want what they want. I do have one tattoo on my finger, which it serves its purpose. It's Nick's initials. A little N and a V that's shaped like a heart. But even that, I've done it twice and it kind of looks a little blobby, but it's alright.
Aww. So sweet.
It is so sweet. Because I always like to forget my ring, as you know, in the garage.
Yeah.
So I try to get my divorce, my super divorce.
Every time she works out, I find her damn ring sitting on the workbench in the garage.
Well, I don't
Like, hey, you still want this?
I don't want to squish it when I'm picking up heavy weights.
Sona said, that's romance.
Yeah. Nick doesn't have a matching one though.
That's okay. I never take my ring off.
Yeah.
I've always got my ring on.
And I've got fused to your bone.
And I've got my swingers pineapple.
Yeah.
We got our swingers pineapples right there,
Adams.
see? And our Adams, yeah. See?
Yours looks crazier than mine. Your Adam is more.
See how crazy that is?
Yeah.
There we go.
I think he went crazy when you did yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Silly people.
Aw. Jorfa said, yep, Nick and Jess are a cute couple, honestly.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks.
I think we're cute. I like you.
I'm glad.
Well, you like assume that other people have fun together, and then you hear other people talk about their relationships and they don't sound as fun. And it's like, oh man, that's sad. I thought everybody was having fun, but everybody's not having fun.
Ghoulie said he's envious of us. Of y'all. Well,
we've had a lot of time to work at it.
And Ghoulie promises not to tell Jess that I have a huge crush on her.
Do you have a huge crush on me? Okay. I'll pretend like I don't know then.
Jorfus, you're not forever alone. Don't say that.
Oh,
what
no
are you?
way.
You're like 15, right? You 15, 16? Something like that. You'll be fine. Your name's Jorfus. You're Mr. Jorfus. You, as Mr. Jorfus, have Jorfus powers that will not be wasted. There is a lady out there who will be quite impressed and love you and help you in your life to better your station, to have a wonderful family, to grow old with, to love, to have, and to hold.
The secret is to find somebody who you feel comfortable being your silly, doofy, goofy self around all the time, and they like you for that.
Yeah.
Because then you can just have fun together all the time for years and years and years, and then when you fight every now and again, which you will, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because you know that, nobody else will put up with your silliness the same way, and you'd miss that.
Mm-hmm.
it's good. That's really the long secret is you have fun. You never lose your childlike wonder. You play Legos together. Right?
Yeah.
Gotta never stop being silly, even when life is difficult.
I trust one day you will indeed have a Mrs. Jorfus, Mr. Jorfus.
Oh, for sure.
Don't worry about that.
And you won't have to take her to see Dr. Now, I'm sure.
No.
I'm sure you'll have a nice, happy time.
And one day, Ghoulie, when there's a Ghoulie dudette, she's going to love you for who you are, and she won't even mind driving you to all of your doctor's appointments with Dr. Now. She'll cherish it. She'll
want the best for you.
She'll do it with a smile on her face because she loves you that much.
There, put that little slidey piece right there.
There we go.
She won't enable you because even though she loves you, she knows the food is killing you.
Yeah. Justin's telling everyone to just breathe. They have time.
Yeah, they got plenty of time.
Well, thanks. Thank you. I love you too. It's just a little ball busting. It's all good. What did Sona say? Simon said this is the incel stream.
Oh no.
And Sona said, "Oh Lord, these youngsters." You think you're the same age as us, Sona? Or are you the same age?
She has a 13-year-old, so
oh yeah,
at least close. Although
around our age.
Our 13-year-old, I would have been considered an older mom compared to like my friends, and I don't really have any friends that had kids, so I don't know.
Yeah, same as us. She's 34.
Oh, okay.
We're both 39, so we got.
This is a big 40 this year.
This is the final days of being in my 30s. Yeah, we're counting down. It's all over.
Our final days.
Yep. I was going to say the final days of my 30s. I can't say I'm in my... I don't even feel right saying I'm in my 30s now. I already feel like it's just... mentally, I'm already in my 40s. Because, I got a few months left at 39. Might as well just say I'm 40. No, I don't. I'm just saying...
I think my brain stopped at 27 when I had my first child.
Well, maybe.
I feel like mentally like I'm there.
Yeah. She said, "Oh, dang, I thought I was older than y'all." No,
we old.
We're a bunch of old fogies.
Old fartatouilles.
Yep. Ghoulie said, "I just want to have kids one day because I'd love to be a dad."
Well, then do it.
And
make sure you don't let some girl talk you out of that if you want it.
Yeah. If it's important to you, you can find... Even if you find a girl who's really cool... If that's like a deal breaker, don't trade that dream in, because that's a big one. That's one you shouldn't let go of. If you actually want to be a dad,
you be that dad.
Yeah, be that dad. Don't trade that in. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for even the finest piece of ace out there. If she's like, "Oh, don't you want a piece of this?" It's like,
nobody talks like that.
You never know.
Don't you want a piece of this?
Hey, don't you want a piece of this? And you could say, "Yeah, I do, but you don't want a family." And that's going to be a deal breaker. That's going to be a no from me, dog. And you have to have the fortitude, the testicular. You got to yeet. You got to have the testicular fortitude to stand up in the face of adversity. Ghoulie said, "Hold up, Nick. If some fine hoe is talking like that, then nah, I don't want that fine hoe." There you go. You got it figured out already. Your head's in a good place. He also said fatherhood seems worth it, especially just like seeing my own father and like old pictures and videos of my siblings and me with him, and I want to recreate. Well, yeah, I mean, to me, it's like as you're growing old, I don't think there's any replacement for it. Maybe that's a hot take, but I think people who forgo that are genuinely missing out. What are those people?
Don't like
all the videos.
What?
What do they call it? Dinks.
Yeah, dinks.
Yeah. We're dinks. That means on Monday night, we can get up and go to the bar. We're dinks.
Yeah.
That means, and they go on and on.
They have all kinds of money.
Dual income, no kids.
Yeah.
And they're like, my age, but they're just bragging about the fact that they can live like they're in college, and it's like, all right, well, that's sweet. It's going to be a lonely life when you're in your 70s, 80s, and there's no one to come around anymore, and you're spending all your holidays alone. Dinks or twinks? Dinks. A lot of the dudes who are part of the dink movement do look like twinks, though, I will say that. So you could get a mix of the two from what I've seen.
Take a look.
Should we do another one? Are you guys ready to call it a night? Should we throw in the towel? Or should we keep going with bag number 4?
We got 7 in the chat.
7 in the chat. 5 thumbs up.
I mean, as long as nobody wants to go to bed, I mean, we'll keep hanging.
Sona said, continue, please. All right. We'll keep going. Simon says, more bags.
I got some uppers I can take.
Okay.
Got some Quaaludes. Gonna get out the Quaaludes.
Yeah, anyone got any lewds? Simon, you got any lewds for us?
Anybody would have them. He would know where to find them.
We need lewds. We're looking for Quaaludes. Where can I find some Quaaludes tonight?
Well, what's the slang term for them?
Lewds.
I know. No, the other one. The
Quays.
No. Before we researched about Quaaludes, there was a term. It was hold on, now I gotta.
Ghoulie said I like the semi-serious convo. Me too.
It was Disco Biscuits, wasn't that it?
Was that it? Disco biscuits?
I think so. I'm looking it up.
In the Chinese from the corner.
It's for Quaaludes
Ah.
and MDMA. Why can't I
Disco biscuits. Simon said he can get them. Let me get my Wayback Machine.
I knew it.
There's got to be someone out there producing new Quaaludes. Like someone. There's got to be a Walter White Heisenberg
I bet Anthony
of
Fauci knows where to get them.
Quaaludes, probably.
He knows where the lab is that stores all of them.
Maybe
Hit
he's
him with the hydroxychloroquine. Put that in the warehouse where we keep the lewds, guys. Unlock that old warehouse.
maybe Fauci is the Heisenberg of Quaaludes.
Yeah, he knows where they are. He knows where they keep them.
Yeah, there's got to be someone out there making Quaaludes. It can't be the case that there's just like this drug that you just have to happen upon a stash from like 1970 or you can't get them. There's got to be someone out there who's...
Somebody rich. You know Epstein had Quaaludes. He knew where to find those.
Yeah, I'm sure Epstein had Quaaludes.
There's rich people that get them, I'm sure.
Yeah. Jorfa said in the retro Chinese super hot dog American shop. Yeah, seems like
Temu.
Yeah. Temu Quaaludes. Gotta be friends with a chemist, says Sona. Yeah. That'd work. That's what I'm saying. There has to be a chemist.
We don't want Quaaludes. Nobody get us Quaaludes.
No, don't really. It's just for fun. We're just I don't really want them. T-moods. Ah.
Oh, yeah,
there you go. Jorfa said he is a chemist.
Oh. What are you looking for, dude?
And Ghoulie says
Did you lose the dog?
he'll
You
get
better
connections.
Find him. He's probably dropping turds in your bedroom. You better go find him.
Don't worry. Ghoulie.
The dog.
Uh-oh. Ghoulie's going to get some Quaaludes.
All right. Let's see what happens.
And then we'll do a big Quaalude stream.
Oh, God.
Where we'll do Quaaludes and everyone in the chat also has to do them at the same time. That'll be like the highest tier subscription. Is you get to join in the Quaalude stream once a month.
Well, we get swatted. Everybody on the stream gets swatted at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, Emerson? Come here.
Ghoulie said he's in AP chemistry, so he might be able to make some.
Hey.
No.
Okay. Hey, don't talk to Julius.
Make you fentanyl without the fatality.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, you help
If
him
they can
find
take the
dog.
death out of the fent, yeah, that's a great investment right there if you can figure it out. You all right there?
Why are you so exasperated? Hey.
Looking for Mario 64.
It's upstairs.
It's upstairs?
Careful.
Where?
Yeah, Lazarus.
It should be in his room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
He's got the 64.
These kids. I knew we should have made them go to bed before we started.
Distillation, you mean when you dissolve solutions to create ions, or am I mixing it up with something else? I don't know. You're more of a Heisenberg than I am. So I don't know. Distillation is when you separate two solutions.
Heisenberg. I got to meet, what's his face?
Walter White,
No, I didn't get to meet Walter White.
Jesse Pinkman.
No, I didn't get to meet Jesse.
Who'd you meet?
I got to meet Walt Jr.
Oh,
and I got to meet the chicken man. The frickin'
Gus.
Yeah.
Gustavo Fring.
Ring. Yeah, I got to meet him. He watched me tattoo.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
He was
that.
asking me questions about it. And I'm like, this is nerve-wracking. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm trying
Yeah.
to work.
That was cool. Jess got to meet Gus Fring
Mm-hmm.
from Breaking Bad. He watched her tattoo.
Because I was tattooing.
I don't remember you telling me you met Walter Jr.
Yeah, I was tattooing his girlfriend. That's why they
Oh,
were all
yeah,
over
that's
there.
right.
They all came over and watched, and they're not together anymore. But it was his girlfriend at the time in real life. She was not on the show. It was just like some lady that he was dating.
Yeah.
She got tattooed by me, so at the end of their panel, they came over and watched her get tattooed. That was very strange.
I remember when Elijah Wood.
Yeah, that was
hung
just
out.
at a normal tattoo convention. That I think was a Villain Arts show
Mm-hmm.
in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It was the first year for it, and they were filming. I think they were doing some of the, whatever stuff he was doing at the time, filming, and they were in the area. And they just like stopped in, him and some other famous actress. I didn't know who it was.
Sona said Walter Jr. was annoying in the show. Did you love his breakfasts?
Breakfast.
We always talk about having a Walter Jr. breakfast whenever we make like a full pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, cereal.
Yeah,
You get the fruit, the sliced fruit.
the whole buffet.
Yeah, toast, biscuits. It's like you have to have every possible breakfast item
That's
That's-
the breakfast he had every day.
every single day. Walt Jr. got that.
No wonder he had to start making drugs. Who can afford that?
Yeah, that's probably why they were going broke.
Yeah.
They were spending so much money on Walter Jr.'s breakfast every day.
That's the real reason, not his cancer treatment.
It's probably why Walt got cancer in the first place. He was so stressed about
Breakfast.
breakfast they had to make for his son. It took its toll. He couldn't deal with it anymore.
All right.
Uh-oh. Something happened to Ghoulie. Say, touch something that had been on an open flame. We were heating salts with a Bunsen burner and using a crucible, then touched the crucible.
When? Today or just in his life one time?
Said last time I only had discoloration form on his hand, I guess from touching it. Had to peel off random black dots off of his hand.
Ew, that doesn't sound good. That's not what you want. You don't want that to happen.
No, don't do that. It's like Toxic Avenger stuff.
Gotta see what's going on here.
All that nutritious food and still deficient, said Sona. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you live, Ghoulie. I hope so. Just keep peeling the black dots off and you should be fine.
It's horrible advice. You have to go to doctor now. Get him to fix you. Look, I've got like a boot or something. See?
Oh yeah, that's one of the Yoshi feet.
I gotta click it into this little segment here. Okay. Oh, there. Oh,
Look at that.
Doesn't seem like
Does
it wants to click back down. Oh, there you go.
Look, we turn it and we get this little foot action happening.
Kicky boot.
Yeah. They should have a Bowser you could put right here, and then you turn this to kick him right in the dick. That'd be a good Lego set.
That's not
Yoshi.
family friendly.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't. Ah.
I think I gave pretty good sound medical advice there, actually.
What? Just keep peeling his skin off?
Yeah. Just keep peeling the outside layers off until it looks normal again. That's all you
how I
gotta
tell
do.
People to heal their tattoos.
Yeah.
Just keep peeling it off.
That's what you do when you get a scab.
No, you shouldn't do that when you get a scab.
Sona said, call my people if you pass out. Call, well, that's like your local, particular.
She said she's an EMT, remember?
I know. It might take a while to get there, depending on where she is, though.
She'll make a special trip for Ghoulie and his finger. His blackened finger.
Ghoulie said he might need to find another random streamer to give him love advice.
Oh, why?
I guess because
ask more specific questions. What advice would you like?
Yeah, what do you want me to tell you? I feel like I've tried to
We'll
divulge.
give you all the advice. We can't guarantee it's going to be good. But we'll give you advice. He already told you that you're young. You're not too fat yet. So. And everybody loves somebody.
Yeah. Sona said that they're a united front. They're all her people.
Oh, that's good.
Even Carrot Craven.
Yeah, they're the same. They're the same union.
I wouldn't want Carrot come to save my life.
By the way, I thought
feel like-
Garrett said he was gonna come and hang out tonight.
Well, I guess maybe
Everybody
he.
talked a big game about coming to the Lego stream.
Yeah.
I was told that Obi-Wan was going to make an appearance. I'll see him.
No, I haven't seen Obi-Wan.
That's okay. We have lots of friends here.
I had the
Great.
first live Obi-Wan sighting in like
5 years.
literally, I think in like 5 years. That's crazy. I didn't expect to ever see Obi-Wan again.
Nice to know he's doing well.
Yeah. I miss his uneducated Australian beer reviews that he used to do.
Those were good.
That was fun. And then he like removed, I think he removed a bunch of them from his channel.
Maybe he got in trouble.
I don't know. I like those. He'd always do the like a cappella song. He took great sips, big strong sips from Obi-Wan when he was reviewing his beers. Sona said you always want the meanest EMT on your scene.
All right.
Do you? What's the reason for that? Tell the nice ones to piss off. They don't have what it takes to save you. Oh,
I believe it.
okay.
Yeah, you want like the Dr. House.
Yeah, you want House. You want the Dr. House of EMTs.
He's like, oh, fine.
Yeah.
I'll break all the rules and save your life. Who cares?
I want Dr. Now to be my EMT.
You love Dr. Now so much.
It was come and just evaluate my food choices.
Your arm is like bleeding out.
Yeah.
Tell me about your eating habit.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with what's going on, but it's going to grill me about what I've been eating and when my last cheat meal was.
That is not part of the diet.
Ghoulie said, mention that doctor one more time, Nick. We love Dr. Now around here. There's another, okay, so I gotta
go check on whatever's going on up there.
yeah, we gotta do the,
Here, you take over for me.
we gotta have a Dr. Now shirt. Sona says she's the Gordon Ramsay of the emergency care. Well, that's good, because he knows his shit, and he's not fucking around. So yeah, I feel like Gordon Ramsay, again, going back, in fictional terms, he's got the same kind of attitude that like your Dr. House does, where he just doesn't give a shit. He doesn't have much time for your bullshit, for your excuses and this or that. It's like, oh, I don't care about that. Just tell me what happened. Tell me what's going on. Give me the deets. You ever say that when you pull up on a scene? Hey guys, give me the deets. Sup here. I need deets. Now. Is that what you say when you roll up? That's what I would say. I'm not going to introduce myself. I'm not going to say hi, no pleasantries. I just I jump out. I rush out of the emergency vehicle and I say, deets now. That's how I would, I think that's how I would try to handle myself were I doing the job. I feel like there's not much time for anything else. Deets now. And if you don't make with the deets, well, then I guess you're not serious about having your life saved or your loved one's life saved. Where's the blood sauce? It's fucking raw. I would imagine. Yeah. I always heard that, like, if you're going to do that job back in the day, I don't know if it's true. Maybe. But back in the day, they'd always be like, oh, yeah. They make those people who are going to be EMTs or, you know, what have you. They have to watch, like, Faces of Death. And that was always the big one. Because that was, like, you always heard about Faces of Death in elementary school in the 90s for some reason. People always brought it up. There's like this video called Faces of Death, and it has like people really dying in real life caught on camera and shit. And they'd have to like watch, yeah, graphic footage, real life shit. I don't know. Did they make you watch Faces of Death before you became an EMT? It's probably, it's so crazy looking back because those videos, I've never seen one, but judging by when they came out, it's probably like grainy, you know, camcorder or 1970s like news footage. I don't know. I can't imagine it would help all that much with preparing you for real life horrors.
Did Ghoulie ask you any more specific love advice?
No.
Just yell at you.
He's just yelling.
That's really mean.
Simon said EMT equals Narcan dispensers. Probably a lot of that going on. And Jorfa said Sona's going to end up in a TV show called Hell's Hospital. I'd watch that. Sona did her first few years in the city. Every shift was FOD. What is FOD? I don't know what that means. What is FOD? Oh, Faces of Death. I see. Yes, going back to what I was talking about. I would imagine. So you're out of there now. You're no longer in the city. Hopefully things kind of cool out, cool off, smooth out. Not as intense when you're not in the city, hopefully. And hopefully the other night when you said you had to leave, I think because there was a fire somewhere nearby. Hopefully that turned out okay. No FOD going on. Ghoulie says, I don't have any hobbies really. I just play video games, do homework, and watch sports. How do I seem interesting? Or how do I make up for not doing anything that interesting? Yeah, Justin just chimed in and said video games and sports are hobbies.
Yep.
They are hobbies.
That's all I did was sports. That's like literally the only thing I did. I didn't have anything else.
And Ghoulie said, I don't play sports anymore. Well, then pick up one.
Lift weights.
Yeah, go to the gym.
Or
move weights around.
Yeah, play pickleball. Maybe
yeah.
Not pickleball, maybe
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that impresses anybody.
I don't think I'd want to find
a pickleball boy.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to put like at the top of your profile, pickleball boy. You could come up with something better, probably.
Just, be able to make the person laugh. That's it. That's all you have to do to be fancy.
Sona says us old people love pickleball.
Well, I didn't say everybody loves pickleball. It's very silly and fun.
I don't love pickleball. You don't
love pickleball? It seems like I've never played it.
No,
it's
one of those things I keep. I think, speaking of racket, I think pickleball is a racket. In the worst way possible.
You never even played it.
It's this new craze, this newfangled thing, and I'm not getting on board with it. I'm not doing it.
What if you got invited and you had to do it and you loved it?
I wouldn't do it. There are plenty of other games I would rather play that I already know I have fun with.
How is it different from like regular racquetball?
It's not like racquetball.
It's not?
No.
I thought it was like racquetball.
No.
Or like tennis, but with like a different ball.
I like racquetball.
I do too.
I would play racquetball more often. It's really tough to find people who know how to play. It's tough to find racquetball courts.
You want to know something silly? I and a friend of mine invented a version of racquetball. It was new and improved, and we called it chuckleball, which sounds like pickleball, but it was funnier.
It was funnier.
Because it was called chuckleball. Part of the game was chuckling while you play racquetball. I bet you can guess who I invented that with.
Yes. Lauren?
No.
No?
Sillier.
Sillier?
Ivy.
Oh, okay. Simon wants me to join his pickleball league.
Of course he does.
Yeah. Sona's putting her son in rugby next year. That's cool. Yeah. Rugby's, that's a cool one. That's unique.
Oh, shit.
Jorfus would rather play cucumber ball. It's more fresh, he said. Yeah, not pickled. Get it? It's not pickled.
I get it.
I'd play cucumber ball. But yeah, Ghoulie, just have your hobbies. And you'll find someone who's into the same shit if you just if you do it enough, no matter what it is. Find someone who's okay with, at the very least, someone who's okay with the hobbies that you have.
And
So,
if you have different hobbies, then you can both begin to enjoy each other's hobbies, and then that's fun. You open up a whole new world of prospects and fun.
Simon brought up that your brother used to play Australian football.
I kind of forgot about that, but
Yeah.
I think he did.
Yep, I remember that.
I think I did something weird here.
And Ghoulie doesn't know if he gets overly attached or not attached enough. Well, just don't worry about these designations. It sounds like you're overthinking things. So just try to relax. Take some Quaaludes and just chill, and you'll be fine. Don't be the overthinker. You got to stop saying that, because when you say it, you manifest it. You're manifesting. So stop doing that. Stop referring to yourself as the overthinker and say, you know what? No, actually, I'm just the thinker. I think things through. I don't overthink them. I'm just going to think them as much as they need to be thought. And then I'm going to pull the plug on it and act like I've just taken a fistful of Quaaludes and I'm just going to chill.
I don't think anybody chills on Quaaludes.
Yeah, they do.
It doesn't do the opposite.
No, don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember. It's like speed, like crazy. Made them all crazy. They like stayed up all the time. They drove home and crashed into everything and didn't know.
Yeah.
It was on, yeah.
Yeah.
I overthink everything too, but it's okay. I found somebody who tolerates it.
Ghoulie said, I can't not overthink. You're wrong.
No, he's not.
You're creating a feedback loop in your brain
Here, test it.
when you
It's like twiddle feet.
oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Great job.
Nick's been giving me this advice for 20 years, and I totally stopped overthinking everything all the time.
You're being facetious. She's being a smartass. Oh, Craven's back to say that I'm a loser. Here he is.
Here, how does it feel being berated and made fun of every time you start a stream, Super Horse?
It feels great. I love it.
All right,
Wouldn't-
you've heard it here first, folks.
Wouldn't trade it for the world.
All
Justin
right.
said he hath returned. Ghoulie
Yeah.
said he doesn't know how to say no or say yes, really. See?
you
Yes,
just
you
said you
do. You know already. That's your problem.
Dr. Now would accept that as a good answer.
No, Dr. Now's not going to let you get away with that. He's not going to let you get away with it, and
Saying you're playing too many games.
you are. And just because you haven't been able to stop overthinking yet, there's that word again, yet, doesn't mean that you can't. It doesn't mean you can't. It just means you haven't yet. You haven't figured it out yet. See? You have to know that you're going to get there. You have to have that vision of where you'd like to be, and you start working towards that. And if you're doing things not in line with that vision, you stop doing them. And not only that, you can't just stop. You can't just stop doing something. You have to replace it with something better. So there you go. Simon said, why is this chat like a 4chan thread tonight? Because we got that B-tard spirit going. It's that B-tard in all of us. Nick, please shut up for $1.99, says Craven. No, actually I won't. In fact, no. No.
$1.99 and shove it in your butt.
Yeah. And he had 3 likes on that super chat.
Already?
Yeah.
Why do you do it so quick?
I guess because people are feeling it. People want me to shut up, but I'm not going to. And now he said he's coming after you next.
To me?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd like you to remember the lore that you put in place about me and see if you want to do that.
Jorfa said, no way Craven just donated that much to tell Nick to shut up.
He did.
Oh, he did. Believe it.
A bag. And number 5. Or shall we stop?
What a bunch of horse shit. 5 likes on that. You guys are unreal. Unbelievable. Craven hired a witch to counter whose spells? The only person casting spells around here tonight was Jorfus.
They said I was a witch, remember?
Yeah, but we know who the real witch is now. Jorfus. Jorfus outed himself as a witch tonight by typing in incantations into the chat so that I would try to summon Argentinian spirits. Luckily, I figured out what was going on and I stopped talking. Stopped saying, reading his words aloud. What?
A bag.
You're welcome, Ghoulie. So I didn't see your profile pic. Well, it shows up so small on my phone. I really can't tell. It kind of looks like Jennifer Tilly from... Oh, yes, it is. I was right then. Isn't it? That's Jennifer Tilly from Bride of Chucky. Correct?
I only have 11% left on my...
Ghoulie is saying that they sent the powers of the Incas, Aztecs, and other powerful Latin American empires against me.
Oh no. I guess I'll have one more of these finally.
Okay.
Get some, now that I've had some water. Water? I need to go get a phone charger. Will you open that
Yes,
for
being
me?
a witch.
See if they want another bag or not.
Do you guys want another bag? Do you want bag number 5? Mambo number 5. Bam, 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, bam. Craven said no. Jorfa says he's a shaman, not a witch. No, I think you're a witch. I'm calling you a witch. I call it like I see it. I'm not going to give you the designation of shaman. I'm going to call you a witch. I'm going to call you out for what you are. Sona says shaman. No, shaman. Justin is going sleepy time. Night, night. All right, Justin, thanks for hanging out, pal. We'll be here Monday night at 10 p.m. with something. Oh, we already talked about that. What was that game that we already figured out? What are we playing Monday? What's that called? Crazy Overload? I don't remember the name of the game. Where you got all the different shit, all the house chores you have to do, or else like an eldritch entity comes and kills you. Orderly Havoc. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Orderly Havoc. No, not crazy overwash. Not that. That was it, though. Justin got it. Sona got it. Orderly Havoc. Reminds me of one of my favorite WCW pay-per-views, Halloween Havoc, that they brought back for NXT of all things. It's like, what are that? No one's going to understand this, maybe except Simon. Craven's casting testicular torsion on me. That happened to a drummer in one of my old bands after a show. We played, and afterwards he was like, oh my God. He was having this horrible, horrible pain in his stomach. You know, like it was like unbearable, like from his stomach down to his loins. And he ended up having to go to the hospital. And that's what it was. He had engaged in an unfortunate bout of testicular torsion. Ghoulie casts conscious breathing. That's just meditation. You just want me to meditate? That's not scary. That's kind of relaxing. Sona says she dated a drummer and they get into weird shit. They get into like intramural testicular torsion. You join like the testicular torsion club at the local YMCA. A bunch of guys gather around and see how quickly they can put themselves into a state of testicular torsion and then untwist. Stuff like that. You could get into drumming. I don't think every drummer suffers testicular torsion. It was just that particular guy did. But he's okay now. He's fine. No big deal. He didn't lose his nuts or anything. He got over it. You guys ever watch Space Dandy? Probably my favorite anime of all time. What? It's true.
It's just such a silly show.
I love Space Dandy. You know it's made by the same guy who did Cowboy Bebop. I think it's better than Cowboy Bebop. I like Cowboy Bebop a lot.
Are we doing another bag?
I guess so.
Do people want it?
I guess.
I guess we can not if they change their mind.
Jorfus said, yep, it's cool. I guess Jorfus is a Space Dandy fan.
Oh.
And
Consider himself an ass man as well.
I would imagine. Ghoulie said, the bag's open, go ahead. And then Craven said, put it away. Nope. No. We got it right here. We're going to do it.
I'll put all the pieces in my hair. I have a lot of hair, you guys.
Sona had a patient that lost his gonads and everything else.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Was it due to testicular torsion?
Doesn't sound like it.
That
sounds like something else.
Degloved, she said.
What?
Degloved. How did that happen? Yeah, what happened to him? Sounds awful. Premature vasectomy, said Ghoulie. Not much to deglove down there. For yourself? Is that what you're saying? Is that autobiographical?
I'm so confused.
You're confused?
Yeah.
Why?
How you lose all your bits?
Accident?
Yeah, I know, but like...
Churning butter too vigorously?
No.
You churn the butter, you use the butter stick, and you accidentally slip, and it just slams into your junk and sends it flying across the barn.
No, that's not across the barn. You're gonna say room. The barn really caught me off guard.
Yeah, you know, it's probably what happened.
Probably so.
Craven even agrees with me.
Vigorous butter churning.
Craven then said they ripped it off after a vigorous goon sesh.
It's not so good.
Happened on maybe a live stream.
No.
Was he streaming? Streaming a charity goon session.
Ew.
Try to see if he can... No, it's not safe, you know.
I know. Just saying.
36-hour goon session live.
Stop it. Being inappropriate.
Ripped it clean off. Ran out of lubricant. What? Reached platinum level. That's what happens when you prestige. You get to the top and then it rips off and you got to try to start all over again.
No.
Have you prestiged in your gooning? What prestige level are you? 3,000 hours of gooning, says Jorphus.
I don't like this stream anymore.
Gold gooner to platinum puller. Went all the way down to bronze beater. Silver stroker. I'm just reading the chats.
I'm just letting you know you get to explain all this later.
Hey.
That's for you. I want to make myself a bubble bath and a cup of coffee, and you get to deal with that.
Whatever. Gold dicker, emerald edger.
Oh, good lord. Stop reading them out loud. Just let the chat read it.
Diamond dicky.
No.
What's another good?
Nothing. They're all terrible.
Good brother. All hail. All hail, good brother. I am returned. Welcome back, good brother.
It's been 37 years.
Jorphus said, ignore what we're saying.
Who, Lazarus?
No, I think to good brother.
Oh, good brother has probably heard far worse.
Yeah.
Has said far worse.
Hold on, I missed something. Oh, Ghoulie said common comer. How about Johnny come lately? That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Not so fun.
Craven said, Nick, you never accepted my battle.net friend request. You think you're better than me, huh? Never meet your heroes. I'll tell you a real life story about that. Hold on, check out my PFP. It's fire. That looks familiar. That looks really familiar. I wonder why.
My phone away.
That looks very familiar. It's pretty badass too. Nice PFP, good brother. Back after years away. Harris Dicklord, said Jorphus. Ghoulie said, Nick, come too early. And Sona is calling the feds.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this contraband.
Contraband?
Mm-hmm. This conversational contraband.
Hello, real cops. Reggie Faps Fast. Oh, what's my excuse? My excuse is this. Remember how I was trying to log in like live because I was going to look at your friend request. So it allowed me to log in on my browser, but it wouldn't show me. I guess when you log in a battle.net on your browser, it doesn't show you friend requests. It wanted me to log in on the actual app. So I opened that up and my password wasn't saved on the app. And it wouldn't transfer it from my browser over. I couldn't copy and paste it. It was just like filled in and it wouldn't reveal to me what my password was. And I was like, well, I don't want to sit here and have to reset my password because it's logging in on my browser. Why can't I just log in on the app? And I have not sat down to go through the list of possible passwords that I used because foolishly I didn't I didn't write down the password in my password notebook.
Handy dandy notebook.
I keep a handy dandy password notebook.
You shouldn't tell people that.
What? Why?
Because if anybody breaks into your house, now they know that you have a whole notebook of passwords.
They don't know where I keep it.
They probably can make a few guesses.
They can guess all they want to. They're not going to figure it out.
Look at this odd instruction part right here. See? How different it looks from all the others.
Yeah, that is odd.
I think it's so you can make sure that you get all the pieces in the right place. I kind of wish they did this all the time.
Craven and Ghoulie both said that my password book is up my ass.
It's probably true.
I
can confirm that is where he hides it.
Yeah. That's right. They both said it at the same. They both said up Nick's ass at 1:14 a.m. They came together. How cute. What?
Nothing.
I'm just saying.
Legos. Wholesome.
What's the word on the Bob Ross costume? Like I said, I'm willing to do it. We just have to figure out. We have to figure out what game to play. You know what I mean? We got to figure out what game we're gonna play. If I'm gonna dress up like Bob Ross, we have to do a Bob Ross appropriate title and game. What's the sub count for me to get a perm?
Please don't get a perm.
What would the sub count be? At what number would you be okay with me getting a perm?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I like curly hair, so.
Yeah. A perm though. 100,000. At 100,000 subs, I'll get a perm.
Okay. Ruin your hair.
Nah, it won't. It'd be fine.
Fries it. Your mom's gonna be so pissed.
No, she did it for Bentley.
Yeah, I know. She was
It'd be
pissed.
fine.
Just thought it was stupid. Until you're stupid.
You just want me to sip and paint with the wifey. So you want me to dress up like Bob Ross and do a painting on a live stream and drink wine. I'll drink sweet berry wine and paint a picture. And someone in the chat could win my painting.
Am I painting too? Or am I just there to yell at you when you make mistakes?
Probably just yell at me and help me. Probably yell and tell me what to do. Yeah, we'll do an auction.
Well, if we have 2 paintings, then we can auction off 2.
Well, yeah, you could.
Shit, I can't pick this up.
Do that. Ghoulie said highest bid will be $1.
Can you pick this up?
That's fine. Good brother wants me to paint a picture of Mr. Belvedere. I'd try that. I'd do maybe a scene for Mr. Belvedere. Because I've already drawn Mr. Belvedere one time. Jorphus is broke AF. Don't count him in. Well, that's fine. You can still watch. Even if you don't got money, I'm still in love with you, honey. How's it go? Everything being a change of love. In the morning when I ride.
Do I have to keep singing?
Bring joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright.
Emerson's just sitting over there like it's all normal.
You guys like that? Is that nice?
Emerson,
He said, stop singing, please. Save it for action figures too.
what would you rate Dad's song? What would you give him for singing that? You do a good job. What does he get out of 10?
9.
A 9. Okay, thanks.
Emerson gave me a 9 out of 10.
No, 10.
A 10 out of 10.
Oh, keeps getting better.
Sona said, sing Big Green Tractor.
1 million.
What is that? I don't know that song. Big
Don't just make it up.
Green Tractor. I don't know.
Perfect. You did great. How did I know that's how you're going to sing it to?
Craven said skewed rating. It smells nepotism. No, I teach my boys to be quite honest. Ghoulie wants me to sing the Star Spangled Banner, and he'll sub. You're already subbed. Listen to it off stream. It's the only country song that she likes. Okay, I'll have to look for it.
What was it again?
Big Green Tractor. I'll look for it. I grew up on country, so I have a lot of like 90s, 80s, 90s country music is where it's at. Randy Travis, you know.
Nick sang Randy Travis to me at our wedding, on our wedding night.
Yeah, I did.
And Conway
Twitty.
Nobody was there to see it because they all went home because they were sleepy.
Ladies
at
and
9
gentlemen.
o'clock at night. Sleepy sleepers.
Sona said Jess will like it. It's a little spicy.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
It'll go well with her smut books, huh?
Stop telling people I have smut books.
You do have smut books. You got the whole collection.
You planted them on my person. I don't know, buddy.
Alan Jackson's great.
Come here.
Love Alan Jackson. One of the first compact discs I owned was an Alan Jackson CD.
You can do that ghost puzzle.
Do the baby music sing-along stream again with with the raspberries. The old raspberry song.
Look.
That was fun.
Oh, you go do that. Yeah, go try that.
Tried in the hallway.
Look at this strange contraption.
What is it? That looks like Yoshi's saddle.
Why'd you say it like that?
What, Yoshi? Just for fun. Raspberry. Raspberry. It's raspy.
What is?
Sona said sing R. Kelly Trapped in the Closet.
No.
I could sing...
The drive-thru.
Yeah. Have you ever heard Weird Al's version, Trapped in the Drive-Thru? That's also a classic.
We had that one memorized there for a while.
Yeah.
There was like a weird period of time where Emerson wanted to watch that video and that video only for like several months.
Over and over, on repeat.
So.
The Weird Al Trapped in the Drive-Thru.
All right.
Craven wants me to put the Raspberry song in my stream intro. Said the world needs to know of the Raspberry stream. Jess doesn't even know the Raspberry stream. My own wife doesn't even know. My wife probably knows very little Super Divorce lore.
Be nice.
It's true. It's true.
You don't know what I'm doing at work either.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
You show me pictures and I ask you, are you doing any cool tattoos today?
Very rarely.
Not rare.
You saw one like 2 days ago that I did back like in the winter time, and you're like, I didn't see this one. I know. Well, because it's just sitting there.
Have I ever thought about making a commercial for my channel? I made a commercial for Action Figures, the album starring Lazarus. It was like a, old-fashioned late night commercial you would have seen for like Time Life, greatest hits of the 70s, that kind of stuff. Good Brother said, I hate it when mom and dad fight. Are we fighting?
Yes.
Should we do this bag too? Bag number 6. Do you want to see what happens next? Or are you guys about ready to go to bed? Who wants to go night-night? And who wants to see this next bag? It's up to you. Ghoulie said I said we hold that for next time. Ghoulie is ready to turn in, I think. I could go either way. Doesn't matter to me. Ghoulie has church in the morning. Well, Okay, Jorphus for next time. Sona says, I hate it when my Canadian cousins try to end the stream.
It's a pretty short bag. We're just attaching the dino belly.
The dino belly. Oh, putting it on the thing. Okay.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
It looked like it was many pieces.
Well.
There's like some convoluted shit happening at the very end.
Oh, it's got some convoluted shit going on.
We could get to where we attach it. That's like half of the bag.
No, we don't want to do a half bag.
Okay.
That's awful. No one wants to do a half bag. So we'll save it for next time. I guess we'll cut it there. Sona's good either way. And we'll just pick back up next week. And on Monday night, we'll take a look at that game. What's it called? Something Havoc? Ordered Havoc? I think that's what we said. Ordered Havoc. Need a half bag? I got a guy, says good brother. Orderly Havoc. Orderly. Think of an orderly. Like Hal-El. From Happy Gilmore and Hubie Halloween. He's an orderly. Huh?
You're in my world now.
Yeah, that guy. All right, thanks, Sona. Yeah, good stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the super chats and all the regular chats, making things fun and lively and enjoyable. One day I should just do a collection of short horror games, like a 3 Scary Games type deal. Like an upload? Is that what you're saying, Ghoulie? Or play 3 Scary Games on a live stream? Oh, hey, Sona, thanks for $9.99.
Hey,
that's
thanks.
like a buzzer beater. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, guys.
We're rich.
We're rich. That's nice. That's very nice of you. And I like your, what is that? That's like a hippo spinning in a computer chair. That's cute. I like that. Thank you very much.
Takes a nice little chip off the old bomb we dropped at Target to get the Legos earlier.
Yeah. Well, we knew it would be fun, so I appreciate it. I'm going to try and launch whatever the membership is going to be within the next week or so. I'm working on it. I want it to be cool and fun and not just like gouging and not just like asking for a handout. You know what I mean? Sona said we make nights comfy. Well, thanks. Thank you. That's what we try to do. Just try to have a good time. But yeah. Oh, hold on. What were you saying here, Ghoulie? You were saying you want me to do 3 smaller scary games on a stream because you want to do ratings. Yeah, I could try and do that. You know, the thing of it is just with the horror games anyway, a lot of them are like walking sim-ish, like the really kind of short ones. The ones where you could do multiple in one stream and get through them. But I don't want to bore people. You know, I feel like uploads of those types of games, they do all right, you know, because a lot of people just kind of want to watch through and see what happens. I worry that stuff like that is going to be boring. And I don't want to bore anyone to death by just playing a game where I'm just reading a bunch of dialogue, you know, and kind of walking from here to there. Stuff like that. But I don't know. We could try it out and see what happens. Speedrun Mega Man 2. That's going to take some time. I'm working on a speed run. That's another idea that I had. And I'll get around to it. Sona said I have a good reading voice. Well, thanks.
You do. I told you should do audiobooks
Yes.
to make a little extra money on the side.
I just do audiobook streams.
No, like just real audiobooks.
I know.
Unless you want to read the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, then you can do that.
Yeah. You love my narration for mouthwashing? Thank you. It'd be cool if other people did too. That one pissed me off. It's another one of those ones where I played it and my upload just got buried. It got buried, and then that game blew up to all fucking high hell. And it was like, what the shit?
Which one?
Mouthwashing. You know? Good Brother said do an audiobook of Pancake House.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like you need to do.
I might. Maybe I should just start doing audiobook readings of smutty novels.
That's what the ladies want.
You've watched the mouthwashing 5 times at least? Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it that much. It was a compelling game. I didn't anticipate that game was going to blow up the way it did. Really became something of a phenomenon there for a few minutes. But you never know. In the world of kind of like indie horror, walking sim, and that whole thing, like it's a total toss-up, it seems like. I played some games that I think are really good within that genre, and they never gain any traction, and then other times something just explodes, and there's really no way to predict it. You also like Wretched Depths. I feel like someone, maybe, did Ghoulie recommend that one? I don't remember. I think someone recommended Wretched Depths, but I can't remember who it was now. I know I didn't find that on my own. I didn't play that one as soon as it came out. Someone had told me to go back and play it, and I did. And I can't... No, Ghoulie said it was not him. Someone left a comment saying I should play that game. Thanks. I'm glad you liked that one. Yeah. So, I'll keep the uploads coming along, though. I think that... oh, here's a question, Sona, since you talked about the soundtrack. Are you subbed to the Punished Super Divorce channel? I have this channel called Punished Super Divorce, where I upload usually like the main menu music for the games I play. I'll just do like a 1-hour loop and then I upload them there. I used to do them on the main channel, and then I got in trouble. YouTube demonetized my channel over it, and that was a mess. Then I had to go through months of like rebuilding. I had to move all of those uploads off of the main channel and create a second channel because I didn't just want to take them down. Several of my videos had over 1 million views. Some of the stuff from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I had multiple videos from that game that were like, it wasn't just like I grabbed the song loop and threw it in. You know, I got the footage from the game and you know, found stuff that I thought would be cool to put on a loop for the visual, and then edited them and put them up, and then YouTube was like, oh, that's recycled content. Even though it wasn't copyright, I didn't get a copyright strike. It was just after a certain amount of time, I got a notification.
Like making money off of it.
Yeah, they didn't like me making money off of it. Though I never got a warning or anything. It was just like, one day, your channel's demonetized. What? And then trying to get a straight answer from them, I was like, can you tell me which videos are offending you and your policy? And they're like, no, actually we can't. They're like, you just have to read through our policy and try to surmise what you think we had an issue with and take those videos down. It's crazy the way that like they work things and how they handle creators. Because because they had no problem making money on ads on those videos for months. I mean, it was like 6 months or so. And I started making pretty decent money. A lot of it was coming in from those videos. And then one day it was like, boom, you can't do that. Or we're alluding to those videos hurting your channel. So if you get rid of all the content, you can try to reapply for monetization. And I did that. YouTube is a little girl, said Mr. Jorfus. Yeah, they act like little babies. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to head out here as well. Ghoulie, good night. Everybody have a Sunday fun day tomorrow. And we'll see y'all on Monday night. Okay? Until next time, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, we'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye. Jess, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.